Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another episode of Shameless FC. After one of the weirdest weeks that I've ever had personally following football, but it's never a boring day following this football club, and God forbid it be anything else. As usual, we will be going through all of the results of the weekend. We'll be going through all the latest transfer news as well. This isn't actually a review of the Chelsea game, though. You guys are going to see that the next day, as you guys usually do. So just wait until 2:30 tomorrow for that. But big up everyone. I know you guys are waiting for a little bit, but we had to come in a little bit late. Typical settings, just like Kai Havertz today as well. The only positive to take out of this dog shit week. But let's get into it. We'll get into everything surrounding all 5 or 6 of the clubs because obviously Tottenham ain't here as usual, but for obvious reasons, isn't it? But big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button, and let's get straight into the video. Check out everyone's socials and their channels as well in the description below. Flawless, I'm a start off with you, man. How's the week been?
Yeah, man. Good week. I'm a little bit tired, but minus that, all good, man. And it's good to be here on Shameless with you, man. It's always good to see you, Lewis. Always good to see you, Neil. Ryan, But yeah, we move. You know what I'm saying? So big up in it. You know what I'm saying? Blessed for having, man. As always, large up the chat. I was being deadly serious. It wasn't a joke. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Did I smile? Yeah, hold that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
you did actually. Yeah.
Dickhead, yeah, hold
I'll
that.
look late,
I didn't
okay.
smile. I was deadly serious. Look at my face. It was deadly serious. And I didn't want to see you here, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? We move. But yeah, Lewis, I'm good. How are you doing, though? That is the question. How are you doing?
Yeah, after this
all depends on what news comes out. Because if we did this video like 3 or 4 days ago, it would have just been a roast session. It would have been fucking peak. But I don't know, because it all depends on who ends up taking us over. Like, for me, the number one thing is the media's been running rings around this entire fan base, and everyone's just been drinking the Kool-Aid. So everyone's just been panicking, thinking, oh shit, we can't pay for our fucking team bus. We can't even keep the bridge going. Let's be real. Chelsea will survive until the end of the season. They can't let Chelsea go bust because they're trying to sell it for as much as possible. So we ain't going to be fucked. Anyone thinks they are, they're just following the sensationalism that's around the media. The real question is who's going to take over Chelsea and what interests do they have in terms of the club, and do they have our best interests in heart? I'm seeing some owners who I'm a bit like, I'm seeing some owners that are warming up a little bit too. And I'm hearing we could have some Saudis interested in the club, where if that's the case, after all the shit that I've heard on this club's name over the last week, if we come back even stronger, you're not even going to see Shameless. You're just going to see a prick for the next 12 months. But we will have to wait and see. We will, for all I know, we could just get some media owner who's just going to turn us into Arsenal. So here's the thing.
Newcastle.
For me,
Mike Ashley.
it's like...
Shout out Ethan.
It's what?
I'll say shout out Ethan in the comments. Mike Ashley, please.
Big up. Oh, God forbid. God forbid. But here's the thing. It's all out of our hands. So to me, it's like, well, why am I worrying about this? I can't change anything. Governments are going to do what the government want. They want to nick 3 billion off Roman Abramovich's back pocket. What can we do about it? I just hope Roman sues their ass when it's all over and done with. But we do have to wait and see. It is what it is. But we'll delve more into it later in the video. I know this is going to be a big topic as well. So we'll delve into it later. Ryan, what are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I mean, been looking forward to this, man. It's been a while since we did Shameless. Always enjoyed doing this, man. So, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
What a cheeky little fucking grin on your face. I can't be bothered.
Oh,
why are you so happy? Why? Please explain why.
Oh,
what's there not to be happy about?
I'm asking, but you never like rolling like this. So I'm saying, what's changed? You know what I'm saying? What happened?
You met his lover, Graham Potter, innit?
Did you meet Graham Potter? Is that what it was? You said eyes.
You played against him. I'm so
Graham
happy
Potter.
to be the same
Is that
place.
what it was? Did you go to the Amex? Is that what it was?
Did you
ask
go
me
yesterday?
I don't know. So why you unusually happy? I don't get it.
Just what's wrong with being happy?
I have just
He was a wizard, Harry.
Because the Egyptian Hudson always scored again, innit?
He got told he was a wizard. Happy.
Oh,
that was a good penalty to me. But I'm happy, man. It's
I like this. We gonna snatch this happiness away from you.
I like doing Shameless, man.
Yeah, we gonna snatch this away from you by the end, but we move.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll be happy if I get last in it. So.
We'll see. Neil, last but not least, what are you telling me, bro?
All good, man. I mean, we got 3 clean sheets. And then we just played Arsenal and lost 2-0, which we're getting to when Baz comes. Before that, bro, we got 3 clean sheets. I'm drunk. What the hell? We got 3 wins. First time won twice in the Premier League back-to-back. Then we turned over Rennes, which was a bit mad. So, yeah, and then we lost to Arsenal, which is standard old Leicester. So I'm feeling quite good, honestly, all things considered. So, yeah, big up to Ethan and Neem in the chat as well. So Fox's fans I see on the channel. Madness. But, yeah, back to you, Lewis.
Yeah, I can't believe the standards have dropped for you that low that you're celebrating 3 clean sheets. Fucking hell, the season's been rough.
Remember the live stream we did for Robbie? Remember how poor we were?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
How bad we were.
Yeah, I remember literally spending the second half like, bro, you have to watch this every week. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, so you know what? Fair enough. Like, just run through the season and move on to the next one. We will start off with Manchester United because we're still waiting for Babs to come in. But for guys, everyone asking, yes, Babs will be turning up. Right now, I think he's just editing his match day vlog, but he said he'd be here before the end of the show. So just bear with us, and then we'll get into top 4 race and everything. But we will start with what was originally looked at as the biggest game of the week, Manchester United versus Tottenham. And fair play to CR7 after all of the scrutiny that's been on his head over the last month or two. Guy just came in and smashed a hat-trick. Again, is Tottenham. Do have to take that into account, and these fuckers did bottle 2 equalizers in the space of 2 minutes twice, which there's nothing really more fucking Tottenham than that, but here we go. I did want to draw, but here we are in it. Flawless, talk to me. What's your thoughts on the game?
I did actually watch the game in full. Obviously, I only seen extended highlights, and I'm pissed because I missed a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed one of the better games of the season. I'm seeing from everyone that it was pretty entertaining. There wasn't many chances for either side from what I've seen in regards to Lloris wasn't making save after save. Neither was De Gea. I'm here with, obviously, Ronaldo scored the hat-trick, played well. Sancho played well. I heard Fred had a good game as well, which was good to see. I do like the idea of Fred and Matic in that midfield. That would be my preferred pairing. That's the midfield I want to see, actually. Even though I heard Pogba didn't play well, that's the midfield 3 I want to see, is Matic, Fred, and Pogba. I think it's our most balanced. I think that allows us to maintain better possession. It's not perfect, but it's the best out of the options we have. It was good to see Varane back. Obviously, after COVID, I heard he did Varane things. Good to see my 2 fullbacks in as well. And obviously, both played key parts. Dalot cleared one off the line. Dalot's been quality. I don't know why he got dropped for certain games, and he's been good, like, since he's landed. And I've always been a fan of Dalot for the longest. Tellez obviously set up the goal for Ronaldo. And on Ronaldo, like I've said on this very show, like, countless times in terms of, is he the guy to take us forward for where Manchester United want to go to? No. But can he still impact games? Yes. And we've seen that. And the reason why we're critical, like, I'm going to call a spade. When he plays poor, I'm going to say he played poorly. Exactly. And when he plays well, I'm going to praise him. So I'm not going to be reactionary and go hat-trick. He's back. Where is everybody at? And all that type. Because if he plays
so much poorly, media hype around it, though.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, there were just, is he the problem? Get him out the club, blah, blah.
So reactionary.
Now it's completely flipped 180 in 2 days.
Oh, the media being reactionary.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just the media.
See that one coming.
The media, I get it, because they need clicks. They need clicks. They need views. They need talking points. Media, I understand. I would do that if I'm a media outlet, because it's like you're trying to get people to your platform and get eyeballs on your product. I'm talking more so fans, especially Manchester United fans. Like, oh, you said Ronaldo was the problem. You don't like. I've never said Ronaldo was the problem. He's not the biggest problem at our football club, but I still stand on what I said and state that he's not good enough for where Manchester United want to go. But I've also stated as well countless times he can still impact games. He's still talented enough, and we've seen that in the past in the Champions League this season, earlier on this season, and we've seen it against Spurs as well. Was I shocked he scored a hat-trick? No. Would I be shocked if he scored the winner against Atletico Madrid? Also no, because he's still Cristiano Ronaldo and he's still a great goal scorer, and we still have players around him to facilitate him. I've spoke in depth many a time about numbers 19, 6, and 25. And I'm hearing 2 out of those 3 had good games and we beat Spurs. Like, that's not a shock. That's not a surprise. So on the Ronaldo thing, I'm hoping it continues. The thing is about the Ronaldo situation, I want to be wrong about it. I want him to be good enough. But the more I watch him week in, week out, it makes me go, nah, you ain't it. But then he'll have this one good performance, and it's, where was it? What? You said Ronaldo was a problem. See, he is good enough.
Are those individual performances worth it in the long run? Or is it a detriment in terms of the lack of consistency around it?
Yeah, the lack of consistency is a problem. And this is what I always say. Like, if he goes and drops a stinker against Atletico Madrid, all these people that were praising, the majority of the people praising him, then will criticize him and say he plays bad. Whether you're my favorite player or not, if you play bad, I tell you played bad. Like when we spoke on, I don't know if we spoke on here about the Atletico Madrid game. You lot know Pogba's one of my favorite players. He was terrible against Atletico Madrid. Varane he wasn't good. Neither was Sancho. The whole team, but I'm pointing out those three to make that point is, I don't care if you're my favorite player or not. I want what's best for Manchester. I don't stand players. I'm a Manchester United FC stan. That's why I am. I want what's best for the football club. And if you play poorly, I say you played poorly. If I think you played well, I say you played well. And I'm going to give my thoughts on it. Because again, if Ronaldo plays poorly against Atletico Madrid, whether we go out or we go through, a lot of those people who are like, oh yeah, see, you said he was the problem, are going to go inside. Man don't want to talk. Certain people don't want to talk about him when he's playing poorly. But then when he starts playing well, man them are all in your ads. You know what I'm saying? Man them are all in your WhatsApp messages. Man are all tweeting down the timeline. But when he's been stinking up the gym, when he's been, he knows, and I'll see him on Monday, innit? When he's stinking up the gym, you don't want to talk about it. It's too much on streams. You don't want to talk about it.
Who we talk about?
Start my mains. Start my mains.
Yeah, fair enough.
Me and him got in, because me and him got into it on a show on my channel. He's like, oh, all we do is talk about Ronaldo. And I was like, yo, you brought him up. That's why Ryan was there. He knows because he was on the.
I was there for that one.
Yeah, I think Neil was there. Yeah, and he was like got his feelings about it. And all I said was, "Yo, it was I can't remember what game I was like."
Cam's there as well. He's in the comments.
Yeah, I was like, the attack was poor. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Oh, why you mentioned?" I said, "I didn't mention." I said the whole attack. But now, man, want to at me and let's talk in it. But if he plays poorly on Tuesday, you don't want to talk about him. And that's my point: is stay consistent. You know what I'm saying, fair play to him. He was the difference maker in that game, and that's his talent, and that's what old Ronaldo in his prime used to do. Banging goals, especially the first one and the third one, especially those two. And he's still capable. But can he do that week in, week? If he can do that week in, week out, I'll sit here and be like, I was wrong, and we're going to be challenging for shit. But that's where the problem lies. Where has that performance been for so long? The reason why I don't get onto him too much, because he's 37. And I watch Messi.
Like every time there's a Tottenham performance, there's a Watford performance, for example.
100%, or a Burnley performance, or a Southampton performance, or a Brighton performance, or Middlesbrough performance. Like, people want to forget the amount of chances we've created since. I think we're second in terms of the table, in terms of chances created behind Liverpool since Ralph has landed. But yeah, we're like the 7th, 8th highest goal scorer. It's because we're missing clear-cut open goals. We're looking the goalkeeper in the eyeballs and missing one-on-ones, hitting the post, all these type of things, missing terrible chances. So
now it just sounds like Chelsea. So mad.
It's legit, yeah, but I can't believe I'm saying that, because one thing I banked on with our team is if they get chances, they'll score goals. That's one thing I thought with the likes of Ronaldo and Bruno, because they've been the two main culprits. But I'm gassed that he did that, because people are like, "Oh, you're in the mud." I'm like, "No, my team won." Like, I'm happy. That was an important game in that top 4 race, because I don't know where Spurs are now in the table, but I know we have a
Spurs are just out. They have Spurs are 8th place. Out. They are 6th place. They're 6 points away from Arsenal in 4th place, and Arsenal have 1 game in hand on them.
How many games in hand did they have on us, though? How many games in hand did they have on us? I know it's 2.
On you guys, they have 2 games in hand on you.
I'll bring it up
points?
on the screen.
How many points? You're on 50, they're on 45.
I've got it if it links.
So if we would have drew or lost that game, that's like, you could say, no, our top 4 top 4 hopes over, but it's close. This is what I'm saying. So big win. You got to beat the teams around you, 110%. And look at that. Like,
we're looking at the top 4 race. Arsenal already head on 1 point with 3 games in hand.
That's true. That is true. But those 3 games in hand are you, Liverpool, and Spurs.
That Liverpool game on Wednesday is fucking massive. I can't believe we got a Champions League game in the middle of that.
Yo, you know what the crazy thing is? I'm actually worried for that game, you know.
It's because, sure, man. You sounding like Jan. It's because it's Arsenal or Liverpool. No one don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? No one don't care about these two teams.
And when we beat them 1-0, he's like, the league's over, blah, blah, blah. Now he changed his mind, innit?
Yeah, he has, innit? This guy call him flip-flop over there. That is you. You are flip-flop.
I was going to say this when Babs
Sandal FC.
Yeah, you are Sandals, innit? You are.
Oh my, Sandals FC, bro.
Sandals. You are Sandals.
Oh my days.
We are going to start calling you Sandals. 100%.
You know what
Arsenal is going to be tough games still.
Sandals, man. Yeah. Where is that?
Is that
their place? Is that
Emirates? Yeah.
You talking quadruples now? You're scared to go to the Emirates? Make it make
No,
sense.
I'm saying that we should win, but like
You've got
So
one
why are
trophy,
you
but the
worried
quadruple
about
is
it still?
still
Yeah,
on.
make it make sense. You're talking quadruples, but yet you are scared to go to the
No, because
Emirates.
Arsenal are a team that you might have to start taking a bit more seriously now, to be honest.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, go on, land. Go on, carry
Go
on. I
on.
want to
I
hear
was
this.
going to wait till Babs was here, to be
No,
honest.
no,
to
no,
tell
go
you.
on.
Oh
You
yeah,
want
so
to
you could have backup. Is that it?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
really,
guys,
well, not really.
come on, man.
backup, but, like, I
Stand
thought
by
it
your
was more-
opinion, bro. You
Arsenal
don't
fan,
need a
I thought it was
gooner
more
here to back
appropriate
you
to
up.
say it then,
got
innit?
a friends. Are you a Top Gunner now, fam? Is that you?
Fuck no,
I'm
fucking
saying,
I
have you
fucking
changed
hate
the imaginary
Arsenal,
bird to
but I
some
thought it'd
fake
be more
cannon?
appropriate to
Top
say
Gunner
it
sounds
like
like a
when he
rapper.
was here.
Yeah, Gem as well.
Big up Gem in the cup.
Yeah, Ryan, go on then. Talk to me. Why are you so shook at the Emirates?
Yeah, serious.
Not even I'm shook, man.
You
I
just said
still
you're
think
scared.
we'll probably
That's the
win the
definition
game,
of
innit?
shook.
But like, I'm just saying that it wouldn't surprise me if you like drew in it, because like, I look at Arsenal, they do look like a more serious side than what they have been in the past. And I saw the game they gave Man City a couple of months ago at the Emirates, and they should have won that game if I'm being real. So like, it's going to be a tough game. We should still be winning this game if we're serious about winning the title, but it's not going to be an easy game at all. Still, I think it'll be very close.
I said he's shook to go to the Emirates. You know,
I'm not shook. You said, I don't
you're
fear
scared?
Arsenal.
You
I
said
don't
you're
fear
scared?
Arsenal, but I do think it's a game where we do have to be careful.
All right, so if you drop points there, is the title race over? Yeah.
Depends on the City result tomorrow.
All right, say City win.
Then yeah, it probably is pretty much over. Yeah.
You are sandals for real, yo.
Well, what happened to the quadruple? Now it's one loss and we're out the title race.
No, the game ain't happened yet.
This guy,
No, but this is literally what you said. You said if City win tomorrow and you lose to Arsenal, the title race is probably over. No,
if.
Yeah, no. But you don't said quadruples over. Now you're saying if one result doesn't go your way, the title race is over.
Yeah, because that can happen. But I still think that we'll probably win the game.
FC? He's won a trophy,
Come on, man.
and now he goes back on his quadruple.
If Man City were to beat Palace and you were to lose to Arsenal, and then if you were to beat Man City, you'd still be above them on goal difference.
Would we?
Is that how little confidence you have in your team, bro?
Wait. Nah, would we?
Look at him. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Leo, bring the table up a little bit, please.
I can't see the top
Bring the table up a little bit, please.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So if City were to win, they'd get another 3 points. If you were to lose, you'd stay on the same points that you are now. So it would be a 6-point gap. So then, if you lot were to get a win, it would only be 3 points. Okay, it wouldn't be level. That's my bad.
Yeah,
it would be 3 points. So you'd still say the title's done then.
I wouldn't say it was done then, but I don't know, man. I think that
look at this guy, yo. This guy.
I just think we can't afford to drop points before the City game, man. I'm telling you.
Man said one bad result and it's over.
It's the first game after. No, wait. Is it? No, we play Arsenal next in our league game. Then we play Watford at home after international break, and then we play City.
This guy's befuddled, Joe. You don't know what's going on. Do you even know what day it is?
Arsenal, Watford, City.
This guy ain't got a Scooby.
Man's still drunk on the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Serious? Are you with us? You've been drinking too many Carabaos. Are you good? Huh?
Carabao vodka.
I said it's Arsenal, Watford, City.
Carabao vodka. Carabao nonsense. It's more like that's what it is.
Champions of energy drinks. That's what we are. I'm buzzing with that still.
Shit trophy, brother. Do you drive one of those Red Bull minis?
It's shit trophy. You were the one
Man
said
said
the community shield.
They're legit 3 points off. They're legit 3 points off City. Yeah. And the man said if City win and they drop points, they even lose. If they drop points to Arsenal, which could mean a draw, title race is done. So that 1 point, that's
maybe not done, but City are big favourites. Then I think City are big favourites. I think then in it. That's what I'd say. I don't get what's funny in it. Like I don't get why this prick.
That's what's funny. He's mad.
I'm not. No. Oh, fucking. I was gonna say no one's laughing until.
Sorry, his laugh was too funny, man. I couldn't hold it in.
Oh my god, Joey. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't believe Neil.
Ryan.
I can't believe you have the nerve yet to say
this guy is special
when you were hyping up the community shield, bro. Like, come on.
Man. What would you rather have, McDonald's, or would you rather have some shitty Chinese energy drink? McDonald's, in it, international recognized brand.
Yo, wait, is Carabao Chinese? Or you just made that up? Is it actually Chinese?
I think Carabao.
You should know. You just won it, fam. You just want it. How do you not know
to the
this?
sponsors, fam. Like,
How you
come
don't do the research? What do you pay attention to? That is the great point in that.
on. My team winning trophies, innit? Who's the only
Even though
one
you
out of
just
the
said-
four of us who's won a trophy?
Even though you just said if they drop points to Arsenal,
I've just won the
race is
FA
done.
Cup, bro. Let's not forget.
This
Yo, man-
season, fam.
Man legit just said if they drop points to Arsenal, so if you're 4 points off the top, there'd be 20, so there'd still be 10 games. You still got 30 points
Nah,
to
it
play
wouldn't
for.
be done, but I'd say City are massive favourites then, innit?
So that 1 point turns. So
Hang
what
on. You're getting at me for apparently being dopier about this whole title race stuff. But you're
Apparently,
the one who didn't
Massive,
even know
wait.
the
We
situation
ain't
a few
skipping
days
past
ago,
that.
yeah? You're the one
We're not
I
skipping
remember
past
you saying,
that. Wait.
We're
We're not skipping. We're not skipping past apparently. Yeah, that's not what apparently dopey. Go on, carry on.
No,
Sorry.
you were previewing
I didn't.
the
I don't
game,
pay
man.
attention. I can't
You
stand
were
either of
previewing
you
the
lot.
game and you went,
Yeah.
oh, it's actually a bit closer than what I think,
It
you
is.
know.
Absolutely, it was. 'Cause I don't pay attention to City or Liverpool. I can't stand either of you lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shut you up in it. Nothing to say now. Oh, hold that in it.
No, I've always
hold that. Hold
me,
that.
by saying all this
I'm
stuff,
confusing you. Me, how am I confusing you? Please elaborate.
Because you obviously wait, even Lewis, man, when he said, "Oh, if Liverpool win at City, man, it'll be level on points," but it wouldn't be. That's where you would be befuddling my mind, innit? Like,
how was I befuddling
I need
your
Jan
mind?
here
Please
to back
elaborate.
me
your
up,
mind
'cause
like
he's the other
Kane
one
when he
in
had
the
a lot on his
title
mind,
race,
yeah?
Yeah. Remember when Kane had a lot on his mind, and that's why his form dipped.
And then it scores one penalty. It didn't say anything.
I didn't even say he had a lot on his mind. I said his
Yeah, you
mind's
did.
been elsewhere.
You did.
Innit? Like, that's what I
You
said.
did say it.
You did say it.
No,
We
but
got
it
on
had
screen,
been in it.
bruv.
But
It's
we'll
on
get
the
on to that.
internet
'Cause that's a
forever.
different story. But I need Jan. Where's Jan here in it? Because like,
Yeah, because
Don't
Jan,
Jan, the other one in the
Jan, who
title
said-
race,
Jan,
innit?
Jan's gonna roast you.
you roast you. Bear in mind,
roast you
people.
even more than us.
Yeah, bear in mind, people. Jan said she was going to be late. This is in the group chat before the show. No word of a lie. And Jan said, I'm going to be late. And then this guy was like, oh, Jan, I can't wait to see you. And she said, make sure your camera's turned off when I turn up. That's what Jan said. Verbatim, yo.
You always
That's what she
think what
said.
stays in the
Verbatim.
group. What's said in the group chat stays in the group chat.
No,
then
it doesn't.
You're blabbing
You
all about.
you always refer to the group chat. You're always like, I get cooked in the group chat, you know. You say all the time.
I get cooked
You're a prick,
all
you
the
know.
time. I don't
You're-
get
you're
any
a
backup
prick, you
in
know.
that group chat. You know?
Nobody gets back up here. It's a hell of the suck. You're just a
Yeah.
jobber of a wrestler.
It's
That's
because
all.
no one else gets
time on
cooked
the
in it
chat
apart from
sucking off
me.
Tottenham.
Yeah, you're just a jobber. That's all. You James Ellsworth from. That's all it is. It's not our fault.
You know what it is about
You're always
the
the
game?
first to get. You're always the first to get pinned in the Hell in the Cell
Walk
match.
into it and then blame society.
You know what it is in the Royal Rumble? He just Santino Morello. He's just the first to get thrown over the top rope.
I was
That's
gonna
all.
say
Watch wrestling,
Santino
fam,
as
so I
well.
don't know.
Fuck him. Santino.
And said fucking The Rock versus Eric Rowan settings. It's all mad.
It is. Yo, this guy always the first to go over the top rope.
Nah, but
I don't know what happened.
you know when I was
Go on.
talking about before Flawless rudely interrupted me, yeah,
Oh, sorry.
about the Arsenal Liverpool game. I still think we'll win in it, but I think it's a game where it won't be easy at all. It won't be easy like everyone thinks it will be.
No, we don't even think it's going to be an easy game.
Yeah,
I just
no,
don't think
you
we should
said
be
easy.
winning it.
You said easy. You started
You
this by
said it
saying, I'm
yourself.
shook, you know.
I never
Nobody
said
said
you're being
anything.
4-0 again
Yeah.
or nothing.
Yeah.
I
I
just
said
think you
said
should
I'd be
still be
shook.
winning it anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we should still be winning it, but
You said I'm kind of shook.
You
You know?
didn't sound confident.
Yeah, you was
put
hella.
it this way: it's a game
voice was
that Man
breaking.
City
White,
will be
Virgil
looking at
van Dijk.
thinking Liverpool could drop points in that game.
Yeah, and now
Well,
you out here talking quads. That's the thing.
I am here talking quads. Yeah.
Look, even your
Only
voice
one
broke.
person
I
here
am here.
is in the
You
race
just-
for a quad.
Yeah, so say it with confidence. So why you
Unprecedented,
shook?
that's what it would be.
So why? Hey, spell unprecedented.
I was gonna
That's
say
nice. Why, innit? That's
unprecedented.
exactly.
ENDENTED.
Yeah, that's hella D's in that fam. Like, yo, you got that wrong.
What? No,
That was too many D's, yo. Pause.
these it was only
100%.
like one. No, wait, two maybe.
See, you don't even know. See yourself. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Oh my god.
No,
Yo, Lewis,
Flores, I
talk
was
to your
going to
boy
ask you
in
a
it.
question actually
Go
about
on.
the title. You know,
Chat to
like,
me.
you know, earlier on the season when I was saying Liverpool were going to be in a title race, and you were like, no, Chelsea going to 1-0, 2-0 their way to the title and all that. Yeah, it's going to be Chelsea and City. Do you actually have to like accept you were wrong and say give credit to Klopp
100%.
and Liverpool now?
100%. All jokes aside, 110%.
I have some shame from the same fan base who was crying and bitching about injuries last season, trying to be like, "Oh, you want to drop apologies?" It's the same position you were in last season.
It's
Except
kind
our
Arsenal's worse
star
than
player
no,
wasn't
Arsenal's
fucking
worse-
us over in
Arsenal
media
was worse than
interviews,
yours.
and we didn't have a government try and screw us for £3
Who
billion.
you had injured this season?
What?
Damn,
We've had
We
injuries this
bare
season.
injuries last season.
Yeah, no, and I said you lot had injuries last season, which fucked up
And
your
us.
title race.
Everybody
And the
forgets.
nerve of you bringing
No,
up
sorry, I
this
meant we
season
had
about
bare
us.
injuries last season. We had bare injuries last season.
Yeah,
had no
we
centre
didn't.
backs.
And you did nothing. You just finished behind us and Ollie. Hold
Only
that. That
5
is
points.
embarrassing.
Hang on. Where
That's
were you this
embarrassing.
season, man?
That's embarrassing, man. Yeah, because we had Ollie
I've lost
still.
track of what position you're in now.
We had it in it. You know what I'm saying? And are you still crying about Salah potentially leaving? Huh? You still upset about
Yo,
that?
greedy
No, we
guy,
need to
man,
get
legit.
into that.
Yeah,
Actually.
let's get into that now. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I
Because
thought-
we
I
were
thought
just going
we
to
were-
twist it into Liverpool. I want what's
Yeah.
happening with Mo Salah, man.
Yeah, what's happening with your boy, fam? You know, ain't paying the
I'd
money.
appreciate if we could
I want to talk
our
about where's
game, you know, the
AC,
fact
where's
that-
Salah gonna be?
Yeah, man. All these Christians and stuff. Where Salah might be joining him in Barca. What's going on?
Come on, man.
You know, they can
What's
share a
happening?
plane together, innit? They can sit next
Well,
to each other in the plane, innit?
They might just do that.
Why are
One
you
way-
smiling
one way
about it
carry
like
on.
you're not scared at the prospect of it, bro?
Bro, like, come on, man. I already said this before he showed, man. Like, if he wants to go, then he can fuck off, innit? Like, legit.
Bear in mind, this is the same guy who said Callum Hudson-Odoi is clear of Mohamed Salah. Just
That was
putting
a
it out
year
there.
Just
ago.
hear the
and
old
that
Salah
was a
making
year-
sure.
year
I'm
ago,
just
and I was
saying
very
that
immature at that time.
He is. So what? All of a sudden you're mature now, yeah?
No.
You're
But
not
like,
cheating,
I've become a lot more
Yeah.
like.
This guy said a year's changed him that much. You're a
That
bigger
was a
prick
year
now.
ago, like, and
You
you know,
wet
when
wipe.
sometimes you
13-year-old
feel
girl.
passionate
I'm
about
14 now.
People in the comments
an
like
adult
just
now.
flawlessly and explained it in context, didn't it? Because he's making it
Oh,
out.
sorry,
sound like,
you did say that. How is it content? Did you say that? Yes or no?
let me explain it in context to the people.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry. Go on.
No,
Miss
I
Thing.
did say that, but we would, in fairness to me, we were doing a
Look at
show where I
Lewis's
said Mo
face,
Salah's overrated, which I do believe, and also, you know, when you say that, and sometimes you go a bit OTT with delivery to try and
Yeah, but that's on
further
you, bro.
emphasize your
You say
point.
your own
That's what I
words.
did in it, but I'd never
Okay,
believe
and
Hudson-Odoi was actually better than him.
Yeah, you did, because there's a whole episode called Mohamed Salah is overrated on Agenda FC on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube
Bro,
channel.
we all make mistakes.
Go to
We
the
all say
playlist.
stupid things,
Go
innit?
to
Like
Agenda
Callum
FC.
Hudson-Odoi's
That's
a
wild.
bum, innit? But like,
Nah, you said he was clear of Mo Salah.
Bro,
And you
he's,
was
he's on
convinced.
about as much wages as friggin' as
Yeah,
Mohamed
it's
Salah
crazy.
as well.
Or was it a bit OTT when you said Romelu Lukaku's a better right winger than Mo Salah?
No,
Should we
again,
keep
we say
going?
stupid. Everyone says stupid
Use this
things,
we.
man. Like,
Use this
legit.
we. That's you, fam. Pull me up saying something that bad.
The only thing you don't rate Lindelof. And
Yeah, I don't know how you don't rate Victor Lindelof.
Yeah, exactly. You might got to run shameless jokes and that, because I might say get some stuff wrong, but never anything that inaccurate. Never anything.
Didn't you
that
say
inaccurate.
Wan-Bissaka was better than Trent?
Does never saying that in Iraqi. I'm gonna back my own.
Somebody said somebody was better than Trent, innit? And
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
gonna back
deleted
my
it.
own.
No, I'm
Fuck off
talking
with
to
you,
this
exactly.
man here.
legit.
I mean,
Like,
he
you
was
know
no.
what I mean
But
when
to
I
be
don't
fair
get
though,
you?
he was correct. He was
Now,
correct.
I actually got.
What did you
Yeah,
tweet?
I hate deleting
What it was,
Trent's
it's deleted
actually
now,
better
innit?
than Reece James.
Facts.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you.
bollocks to that, man.
Trent's better than Reece James, man.
You don't even believe it.
He
No,
is.
not what you said in that. Not what you said in that tweet.
That's what you said in a tweet.
Sometimes
Tweets deleted
we
and
can,
that.
like I said, we can
How many
make
times? That's 3
mistakes, innit?
times, then, isn't it? Yeah, we can make
I'm
mistakes.
glad
I'll
Trent's
speak.
proved me wrong.
I'll
I'm
speak
glad
from
he's proved
emotion
me
in
wrong.
certain players, and of course I'm a gas.
What's Reece
Of course
James
I'm a
better
gas
than
my
Trent
guys.
at?
I don't know. You tell
Finishing,
me.
You made the
defending.
tweet.
Yeah, finishing
You
is
tell
better.
us.
Trent,
He's
shooting's
strong.
not that
He's
good.
stronger than him. I back
So?
him in 50-50s over Trent.
Better
Okay,
defender.
congratulations.
He's a
I
better
just
defender.
named 4 things he's better than him at.
So who's better at passing?
That's not a defender's job.
Trent by a mile. But Reece
Crossing?
James is also good enough that it's not a massive disadvantage.
Crossing?
Again, Trent, but Reece is still at a very high level at it.
Defending?
Reece.
No, he's not. No, he's
Yes, yes, he is.
No,
Yes,
he's
he is.
not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes,
Trent's
yes, he
defending's
is.
really improved
Yes.
now, for real.
Yeah,
Trent's
he's
defending's
really
stepped
improved.
up.
Reece James was already at the level he's
Plus, Reece
aspiring.
James has got back 5 tacks there as well, innit? It's like
Oh,
Why is that a tax?
Trent's got a harder job still.
What do you mean back 5 tacks? The guy is literally covering the entire right wing by himself.
And you do
Look,
realise
I'm not
3
even joking.
defenders
Over
is
the
better
last
than
couple of months,
2.
Trent's defending has been unbelievable, for real.
That's great. For the last 18 months, Reece James' defending has been unbelievable.
You say
This guy
unbelievable?
managed to
James can be
graduate from the
guarded,
kiddie
you know.
table.
Wait. Did you say unbelievable?
Yeah, trust me, it has. His defending's actually
Unbelievable.
better than his attacking
No.
recently, you know?
Unbelievable. I'm not saying it's defending. Unbelievable. Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth?
No, it's only because Trent's defending used to be at such a low standard that now it's
Bro, he
improved
got
a
turned
bit.
by
It's
everybody.
unbelievable.
Bro, he's been
Anybody with a
brilliant
slight bit of
defensively
patience to get past
recently.
him.
I said unbelievable.
drop
I'm not
off.
saying it's been good, but I'm saying unbelievable is wild.
No,
Yeah, no, Reece James has him defensively. Trent has him offensively in terms of passing,
Yes.
but Reece is still good enough in that remark. I back Reece James as a better finisher than Trent.
He's a
and I
better
think
finisher.
all
I'll
round,
say that,
Reece
he
James is better than Trent. I think Trent, you could just say he's better going forward.
Nah, I think Trent's better than Reece still.
I understand that as a
I rate
Liverpool
both of
fan,
them, though.
but
That's
I
the thing.
do
I
also
actually
know
rate
that your
both of them
opinion
highly,
didn't
but-
used to be that.
Yeah,
Mm.
fact.
actually
You
do
trying to
rate
get
both
onto
of
me?
them
You
highly.
trying to get
What
onto
it
me about
is,
Trent, and you
Ryan.
don't rate him that high.
Ryan, what it is as well with Trent, as soon as he gets somebody that's got like, I've seen it so many times with Harvey Barnes, where Harvey Barnes like, I can beat him in a foot race. He kind of shits himself. Where Reece James will go and kind of like a Carl Walker, will like, no, I can win this foot race. I'm going to try and muscle you, and I'm not going to let you get the ball. While
Kyle Walker, that
and
guy's
let him
well
have the space.
overrated, man.
Listen, in terms of getting that ball and go right, I'm going to knock it past you. Trent will drop off and give somebody confidence, like a Harvey Barnes confidence to run onto the ball. And you're looking at somebody like Trent, and he doesn't instill that same level of fear. And people just go, yeah, sure, I can get past him, no problem. Because going
But no
forward,
one's been
great.
getting past him
Defensively, he's
recently.
not. And that's something, he might be unbelievable. I don't know because I don't watch Liverpool, but he's still not great. He still wouldn't be the best defensive right backs in the league, top 5.
That's unbelievable. You know, like he's.
Nah, trust me, his defending has really, really gone up recently.
But
Trust
top
me,
5
it has.
defensive right backs in the league. The fact that you're
Oh, no,
saying
who
that,
else?
you're even thinking about that, says no.
That's
No,
why
because
I
I'm
said
trying to think who else, man. I do think he's better defensively than Reece James, though. I actually do
Nah.
think that.
it's not unbelievable. I don't think either of them are unbelievable defensively. I think
No.
unbelievable.
I don't think
is
either
too
of them.
stretch.
I wouldn't say Reece is unbelievable defensively, but
Yeah,
I'd say he's
that's-
good. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Maybe when I
that's
say
fair.
Trent's unbelievable, being unbelievable
Oh,
defensively,
was you
unbelievable.
going a
might
bit?
be
Wait, Ryan, was you going a bit OTT? I
Yeah,
thought you
he's been
matured.
very good
No,
defensively recently.
Interesting.
Probably a bit of a better delivery.
Very interesting. I thought you matured. I thought you're 14 now. You know what I'm saying?
22, man. I still got that bit of like,
Same thing.
All right, on the topic of Liverpool, talk to me about you guys' performance against Brighton. 2-0 win.
Please, don't let him off. The Mo Salah thing, don't let him off. He thinks he's
Yeah,
slick.
no, we're getting
We've
to that.
done
You
that,
give me the
man.
Yeah.
details on as well, man. Mo Salah with the
But
penalty.
this guy injured himself taking a penalty, you know.
Another little creep of the Salah agenda coming in. Let's go. But talk to me, man. Let's hear about the Liverpool performance. And yeah, talk to me about the Salah situation as well. Is he going to be re-signing or is he going to be running out of Liverpool? What is it?
Well, AC running out of Chelsea. But nah, in all seriousness, like, I will start with the performance. And performance, brilliant, I'd say. You know, just comfortable, controlled. Like, when you go Brighton away, we've played really shit against Brighton recently, to be fair. Like, this season, they battered us at Anfield. We drew 2-2, but they outplayed us. And last season, they beat us at Anfield, and they drew with us at their place last season and should have beaten us as well. So they have had a number on us recently. But yesterday, so it was a game where I thought, if we don't play well, we probably will drop points because they're a good team. But I thought first 15 minutes, they started off the better team. They didn't really create anything, though. They didn't really create anything, but they were kind of on the front foot. But then we started to get more control in the game. We got the goal as well. Great pass from my centre-back, you know, Premier League Player of the Month, Joel Matip. Put some respect in his name. May your apologies be as loud as your disrespect
You
and all that.
mean when he was passing the ball to Martinez in the Champions League for Martinez to stick in top bins? Isn't it? We're going to talk about that.
To be fair, after he gave the ball away in that game, there was a lot to do.
Van Dijk also made a mistake, but we're not talking about Virgil.
Nah,
we're talking about Joe Matip.
It was a mistake by Matip in that game, but that was
it was a horrific mistake.
Like,
I'm saying it was horrific though. That almost cost you a Champions League.
Horrific.
It really was. He passed the ball straight to Martinez's. It was a great pass to Martinez's feet. It was fantastic.
But then yesterday he plays a beautiful ball
against who?
To Diaz, who, if you know, KDB.
Against who? Who was he against? Who he playing against? That he played this beautiful ball. Okay. Go on.
Did you see the pass?
Carry on. Absolutely not.
Okay. But yeah, beautiful pass. You know, if KDB plays that pass, everyone's raving and stuff like that. So can we do? But it's a beautiful pass. Really good from Diaz as well. Diaz has been brilliant since he joined as well. And to be fair, how the keeper didn't get sent off for that, I'll never know. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but like, he should have gone.
I wasn't too sure about it. Did seem a bit rash, but I don't really know the rules behind it specifically.
No one does, not even the refs.
What do you think, Neil? Did you see it?
I saw it and I thought it was inside the box, but it was a clear goal scoring opportunity that he stopped. So technically,
I think it's more he endangered because Diaz scored anyway. It was more he endangered an opponent because it was really rash, like the way he went into him,
just like Morton on Ricardo, but we move.
Oh yeah, that Morton. I remember that. I said that Morton challenge should have been a red card. You know I did.
Yeah,
so.
that one was.
That was a bad one still, but like.
But yeah, I think that should have been a red because looking at it, going, yeah, you can't have that in football because you're going to end up turning into the NFL, where just people just getting smashed.
Yeah, but like Diaz, like ever since he joined, he's been brilliant. To be fair, he's really settled into the league, the system, and everything like that. Looks really dangerous whenever he gets the ball. And yeah, the criticism was before this game, he's playing well, but he's not getting output and everything. But like, he got his goal, so that's good yesterday, and he looked really, really good. And after the first goal, it was pretty comfortable, to be honest. Like, we weren't really too clinical, to be honest. Like, we had more chances to seal the game, but second half we get the penalty, decent penalty as well, and then we were just able to make changes. We brought Thiago on and control the game and everything, and Brighton kind of came at us a bit in the last 5-10 minutes, created one chance. Welbeck, a good save from Alisson, but it was pretty comfortable, man. We should have won by more, but it's one of those where you just go there and get a comfortable 3 points, man. And yeah, it was a controlled performance, and I was happy with it still. I was happy with it. We put pressure on Man City for tomorrow. They've got a tough game away to Palace. Palace gave us a really tough game a couple of months ago at their place, which we were pretty lucky to win, to be honest. I know they gave Chelsea a tough game a few weeks ago, and they've already beaten City this season as well. So I'm looking at that game tomorrow thinking City could drop points. Hopefully they will. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the game the other day, man. And season goes on. Hunt for the quadruple continues, man.
10 games left. On a serious note, do you guys think you're close for it?
100%, man. 3 points off, better goal difference now as well. And obviously
that City game is close. Shit.
Yeah.
10th of April.
I think both of us have 2 league games to play before we play each other in the league. So,
you got Arsenal and Watford.
Yeah. So, and I think they've got Palace and Burnley. I think away. I think they've got Burnley away. Yeah. So, look, it's gonna. A lot of it could rest on that game at the Etihad. To be fair, and it's going to be a good title race, man. I think we've got a really good chance of doing it. To be fair, our squad looks in really good shape at the moment. We're getting players back from injury, like Firmino's back now, and we're high in confidence as well. We're high in confidence. Got a trophy in the bag already, and look, I don't know what we could do this season, man. But the quad is on, man. Quad is on.
Unless you drop points to Arsenal and it's off.
And I wouldn't say it's off, but maybe saying off, but it would be a big blow setback if you were to drop points.
Okay, Sandals FC back in full effect. Let's go. I'm saying
in one sentence.
What do you guys think of the title race though at the moment?
Couldn't care less.
I still think City's closer than I thought it was. But
this is how I view the title race.
We can't count on these blue West London Egypts to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Lukaku / government tax.
Whatever, man. Lesser of three evils.
Blame that Boris Johnson. We'd have a better chance.
I believe
in
relying
on you. You know how much? That's your owner.
Oh my god!
Our owner was selling up, and he was giving half of the money to war victims in Ukraine, but the government decided let's pocket that instead for ourselves. So that's not our fault.
I mean, let's not. I'm not going there.
Oh, I've been going at it for the last week, bruv. Trust me. And all the media articles and everything have just tried to villainize us as much as possible. But hey, we move, and it is what it is. Hopefully, the club gets sold soon. Hopefully, it gets sold to decent owners. And yeah, in the words of Stormzy, fuck the government and fuck Boris. But we move. It is what it is. Yeah, you know what? Bav's ain't here, so we'll go straight into it. Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. Arsenal again tightening their grip on the top 4 race, which I fucking despise saying, but here we are. I don't think Leicester were very confident going into this game either, especially going into recent form. And with you guys' form this season, was this game even that important to you guys as opposed to the Conference League, which I can't even imagine I'm saying, but it all depends on you guys' thoughts in the season, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're so low in the table. You bring up the table. I'll bring up the table again, considering where we were. We're in this gap of like nothingness. We're not going to get relegated. We're not going to get top, not even top. Probably ninth is the highest we're going to get. It's come off a cliff. Coming into this game though, I was like, hey, it's a free hit. If we win, if we get any points, bonus. If we don't, we're probably going to likely to lose. Considering we've played decently coming into this game. But Brendan Rodgers is just doing a madness at the moment. What's up, Jan? And what he's doing at the moment is he doesn't know what he's doing. He's pissing off the fans. He's pissing off. The tactics made no sense today. Like he changed. He played a formation that didn't make sense. He played Iheanacho up front on his own, which doesn't work. He played Mendy for the first time in, I genuinely think, a year. He wasn't even in the squad in December. So for the beginning of the season, he doesn't know what he's doing. So if you want to do a free hit, then just change everything up. But then what's the point in changing things up? Because he said, yeah, it's a free hit, no problem. But then why are you still playing players? Just change up the whole squad and then rest yourself for Thursday. But then don't bring on Ndidi and don't bring on Daka, because that doesn't make any sense. So he didn't know what he was doing. Arsenal were good, but we made them look a lot better than they actually were, because at times we were just laying off them, and it's really disappointing because we can play like we did against Man City, we can play like we did against Liverpool, and we can play like we did against Man United, and we didn't play. So Arsenal were the better side, don't get me wrong, but I think we made them look a lot better than they actually were just by playing. At the times we were just talking about what we're going to have for dinner, because they're just boring football. It was just you guys did a live stream on it. It was just were you watching it in second
I
half?
thought you man played well.
You know what? You sound like me on the Ollie's raid and that. Welcome.
Yeah,
been there, man.
I know it's coming to an end. That's all I'm saying. So
that
slowly,
sounds
one by
like the
one,
worst place to be. Yeesh.
Nah, when you're in a vibes thing like Neil, then you're just on full smoke and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Babs, innit? Because I know he's going to come on smoke for a team that I've been saying is shit for the whole season. So we move. But yeah, apart from that, we're just in a, again, he's just gone before this. I mean, we're all right. I mean, we beat our last two games. We're in this middle section with us, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa, and that don't really mean anything, middle of the table. So it's all of it's all for the Conference League. But yeah, in terms of that performance, it wasn't a good one, but it was partly down to the manager and partly down to you've got to switch up. They played on Thursday, cool. Then switch it up a lot more, and then you put that team that you played on Thursday next Thursday. It just didn't make any sense. It genuinely didn't, and the team was tired and lethargic, and the manager decided to switch a few players, and nothing changed. So you're looking at it going, well, credit to Arsenal, they were the better team, but yeah, it's kind of what I'm used to now. So
I'm guessing the majority of the fan base has turned Rodgers out then.
No, the majority of the fan base, I'd say, is all Rodgers in. We are one of the majority of the
fucking hell. The Stockholm syndrome's mad,
bruv. It's crazy.
What did he do to this? He said he's digging out the fans. What did he do to the fans?
He's not digging out the fans. I think. Well, he did. When was it? I think it was after the Chelsea game, Lewis. Yeah. He was digging out the fans because the fans were booing. Because after that performance, when we did the live stream,
that was November as well. Shit.
And he goes, the fans should get behind the team. And Leicester fans are. But the thing is, it's like
you don't go for those top foxes, man.
I was bang my knee. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go on, sorry.
I heard that one. No.
Yeah. I did.
What these top foxes? Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah, who knows? He's just chatting shit. Yeah. I don't know. Ryan is there smiling to himself like a dickhead, isn't it? That's what it is. This grinning fool. Look at him.
I don't get it. Top foxes.
What are you talking about?
Something.
Yeah, what are you on about?
You know, top foxes. You know, like how you have the top reds in it. Like.
No, I don't.
No, we don't. What are you talking about? No. How does proper Chelsea and top foxes mix? Please elaborate.
No, because it's Leicester, innit? Top foxes, man. You don't go for. Rodgers shouldn't go for those top foxes, innit?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Because they're the foxes, innit?
Who's the foxes?
Ain't that Leicester's
fox? Foxes? Yeah, that's their nickname. So what's that got to do with this? How are they top fox? What are you talking about?
Like Leicester what is the top fox? Top reds are proper Chelsea.
What's that then?
Foxes,
name them.
Yeah. What are you on about, fam?
You know proper red, top reds or whatever you guys call it.
I'm just being a dickhead to Ryan. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I know exactly what I mean. That's the thing.
So what do you guys call your fans then? Is it foxes or What is it?
Just foxes, but you don't have top foxes. That's
Yeah,
really shit.
that's just Ryan.
really
Yeah,
cringe.
just Ryan. That's just Ryan
Yeah,
being
that's the
Ryan,
same
isn't
thing
it?
with us. We have Chelsea fans, and we have proper fucking Chelsea. And they're all
Proper
knobheads.
Chelsea.
Thank you. Anybody that it's like a man when he goes, "Oh yeah, I get loads of pussy." It's like, no, shut up, bruv.
Yeah, but
it's
do
that
you
kind of
not have
same
those
thing.
sorts of fans
You
where
don't
just
have
like,
to be-
yeah, we're
if
proper
you have to
fucking
say it, you
Leicester.
blatantly
We were
don't.
here before
Exactly
we won
like
the
Ryan,
league in
yes.
15-16.
Exactly like Ryan described Ryan to a T. I wasn't even gonna say it.
Well, what did you
Jan
say? I
said it.
didn't
I
hear.
wasn't even gonna say it. You know, I wasn't even gonna
What
say.
did
I
you
it.
wasn't
didn't
even
hear.
saying Ryan.
I was
I'm just saying
he
in
wasn't. Yo,
general.
when the sandal fits, you gotta wear it, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Oh, you missed it, and it's Flip Flop FC, Sandals FC.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah,
No,
Ryan
when
is
you-
saying if
And
they
Ryan,
win
did
on
Jan not say when she
Wednesday,
lands,
you
turn your
win the
camera
league.
off? Turn your camera off, fam, man. We don't want to see you. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
ain't turning my camera off, man.
We don't want to see
Even though my hair's a mess, man. I need to get a
you.
haircut.
Jan came on. And
I don't worry, man. My hair's a mess as well.
He was
I know.
calling you for backup as well, Jan. He's like, Jan will be here to back me up.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
calling you for
Back
backup.
him up on what? I don't agree with nothing.
Thank you, thank you.
Like, if he says one thing, I know I'm supposed to be thinking the other thing. So if he rates a player, I know I'm not supposed to rate that player and vice
Yeah.
versa.
See,
Right,
you see, Ryan, you see how the world works? Because I've said that exact same thing. When I'm on
Speaking
one
of which,
side, of the
Ryan,
argument,
thoughts on Kai
I see you on
Havertz?
the other side.
Kai
Yeah, yeah.
Havertz, good but overrated by your fan base.
That
You're
is
good
rated
then.
then.
That means you're good. Yeah. That means yeah.
That
No,
means-
I said good
Yeah.
but overrated.
Good
by
player.
your
That
fan base.
like he thinks
In the
United are
right
going.
position. By the way,
Yeah.
hold this mug that Kai Havertz gave us, by the way, dickhead.
Don't worry, that will get seized by the
What, with
government
the
soon as
penalty?
well.
Hey, they cannot seize our fucking trophies. I'm not hearing that, bro. That's not funny.
You ain't got that mug for
Don't
too
laugh
long, bro.
at that. That's not even accurate.
You better,
It's
yo,
not
fam, you
even
better hold on to
accurate,
that.
You better hold
Yo,
that
fam,
mug, fam.
Lewis,
You
that
best
mug-
hold
mug-
that.
hold on to
It's
that
not
as well.
accurate, man.
Lewis,
Stop laughing.
Hold on to that because that mug gonna be gone quicker than Christensen, fam. You better hold on to that tight. You know what I'm saying? You better hide that, fam.
See,
I'm
okay,
telling
that's a bit more accurate. But
you.
they are not they can't take our trophies,
Sorry,
man.
bro,
They
you can
can't
buy
take our
Barcelona
They can't
their
take our
fucking
mugs.
next
They
season,
titles
can't
or
take our
anything
mugs.
like that.
But they can't take our freedom.
They can't take our freedom.
It's like we chanted today, champions of Europe, you can't sanction that. They can't take that from us, dickheads.
Yeah,
No,
but
they
you know
don't.
who
Watch.
can? Us. This
You've had him as your mayor,
What,
bro.
what
You know
champions
this.
of Europe?
this
You're going for that as well now.
Boris,
I told
you
you
lot ain't
quad,
talking
innit?
about me.
You
I'm
lot
talking
couldn't
about
even
Boris.
beat Inter Milan at home, and you
told
want
you
to talk to me
quadruple,
about
innit?
I'm
champions
talking
of
about
Europe.
Boris.
Because you
That
might
is
finish
massive
second in
tax,
your
though, Lewis.
Champions League group,
Lewis,
fam.
that is massive tax, though.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? He did
massive
pass the
tax,
ball to
fair
Martinez, you know what I'm saying? So,
He wanted an
Yeah.
assist and he didn't
And
care
also
how he was
fucking-
going to get it.
And also Van
You know
Disney
what?
doing the mannequin
Come on.
challenge and all of that.
yeah, you spot on still. Yeah, Van Dijk was doing the jockey thing as well in it, per usual. Yeah, that's true.
Literally, I swear that half the time this guy defends
Nah, let's
like
just
someone's
put praise.
taking
It was a
photos
good
of him
goal
for
from
an
Martinez
Instagram
still.
photo shoot. It's all mad. They ever want to get down and dirty or nothing. His knees are really holding him back. But it is what it is. We move.
Maybe we should get on a
Oh,
plane to
Wow.
Barcelona. Save his knees.
Christensen's knees aren't holding him back from running to Barca at the moment, though. I'll tell you that.
Well, his knees got us a clean sheet. Would have got an assist as well if it weren't for fucking Timo
You man
Werner,
got
but
lucky
we
today,
moved.
though, man. That should have been a penalty. Second half.
What penalty?
The Chalobah
Oil
one.
Rich
Yo,
FC.
Chalobah's so shit, man.
Aye,
How can you
aye.
deal with that?
VAR's here for a reason. Aye, you think Chalobah's shit? Alright, cool. I know we're in the right spot.
See, you're
Perfect.
cool, fam. When
Come
you're
on,
like,
Chalobah's
my
so
guy.
crap.
Oh,
that
man,
fills you with
legit.
confidence, innit? You know what I'm saying? In that, like,
You don't rate
100%.
Christensen. You don't rate Chalobah. You think Havertz is overrated?
Nah, I
We're all
rate
good.
Christensen, actually. I think Christensen's your second best centre back. If I'm
Oh, you
Oh,
better
that
be-
means that he's not all that then.
You better,
Oh.
you better be glad he's going Barca,
You
fam.
best is going Barca. Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
because
Yeah, you better be glad.
I think it goes Thiago Silva.
I'm very
Christensen,
conflicted
and then
now.
Rudiger.
Say that again. It goes who? Say that name out again.
At Chelsea, Thiago Silva, Christensen,
Yeah.
Rudiger. That's the order for me.
I actually went
That's
Rudiger
some
higher,
facts.
but we moved. So that's good to know.
I have the exact
You know
same
what?
thought
Rudiger's
process
a
as him. I don't know what to
proper
make of
shit-house.
this.
He's like what
Yes.
you need in your team, even
Yeah,
though
but Rudiger's
you
a
don't
bit.
like him.
He's a bit rash. He's more rash than Christensen, man. That's
But
why I
he-
prefer Christensen.
You need a nastiness in defense, though.
Yeah,
you
you
need
do.
a
Sometimes
nastiness
you
in
need that
defense.
player.
Hey, Ryan, this is some mad arc, you know. This is some mad redemption arc. Let's go. I'm here for this. Keep cooking, bro.
I like
Keep
my
cooking.
steady defenders, man.
Cooking
like,
what?
Chris-
Lettuce on a
like
barbecue.
Christensen's steady,
Oh,
man.
No,
I
no,
prefer that.
he's actually spitting for the first time. Let him cook. Let him cook.
All right, we'll let him burn the ribs. Go on, fam. Do your thing.
Well, I literally said I prefer Christensen, like my steady centre backs in it. The ones like, I just prefer centre backs. Like then Rudiger, who's just like I don't know. I rate Rudiger highly in it, but he's a bit more rash in it.
Rudiger's still up there, and like even if I think he's a bit more rash, his timing's got so much better this season. He barely makes a mistake. But AC, I'm never worried about when he's on the ball.
But I feel like Rudiger's a sort that.
And I say that though, some of Rudiger's passes today were fucking ridiculous. Both AC and Rudiger, like they played in a back four this time, and neither one of them looked like they skipped the beat. The only problem is fucking Timo and his dog shit first touch fucking up every single pass that was made for him. Havertz we barely were able to find until we got Lukaku on because he was a bit more of a focal point, which barely did anything in the game, to be honest. If it weren't for that final pass from Jorginho, which, to be honest, we were screaming for him to make a long ball all game because it was just short passes the whole time. We were barely penetrating Newcastle. That game looked like a shoo-in for 0-0. And at the very least for us, I keep saying, we can play like shit sometimes. We can play like absolute dog shit. But we are very hard to beat even when we play badly. And it showed again today. All we really need is one chance. Even though we make plenty and we ruin a lot of them. All we need is one of them to go in because for the most part, you're not breaching our defense. You're lucky if you get one goal against them, let alone the likes of 2 or anything. And that's been the only thing that's keeping us going. Our defensive system's all right and we're good progressively. Finishing, like, we're always going to be a bit shit. But now we're playing Kai Havertz in the middle a bit more. We're finally starting to cook. Yeah, Lukaku's just warming the bench, but there's no way he's getting into pitch right now. No chance. He doesn't deserve it either.
The Havertz goal was banging though.
It was a very good goal. It was very good.
It was great, but we were screaming for that all game. Because I love Jorginho, but he did not make he weren't making long passes like that all game. And then we finally got one in over the top, and it was a winning goal. I just want to see a bit more of that, and that's it. But like, I'm happy with the way. I'm happy with the fact that we got a result. It's the one thing that we needed after like the shittest week in history. That and the Norwich City result too. We just have to keep getting results because we're under so much pressure off the pitch. The media are absolute fucking arseholes. I despise every single one of them. The way that they're trying to fuck up this fan base, but we're still just taking it and we're still getting results. So media, all the dickheads who are trying to watch us in the mud, all of them hold that because we're still getting results and we're still holding on to 3rd place. And right now, that's all we can hope for. Champions League is whatever. I don't really know.
If you at least draw that Newcastle game, they're still coming for you. If you draw any points, they're just coming for you big time.
They're looking at anything under the microscope to try and get at this fan base. If you chant Abramovich's name in the ground. Hell, the fact that our program had Reece James on it instead of the Ukraine flag, they were trying to get at us for that. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. The media are taking the piss. And like Ryan, I was speaking to Drifty from Coppish like this, and I'm not trying to say it's similar in any way because I understand the difference between one tragedy and the situation that we're in right now. But do you remember when you lot were back in? You lot won't remember, but you know the history behind it when you lot were going through the Hillsborough tragedy, and the media articles were all just rinsing Liverpool as well, and they were trying to pin the blame on them and everything. I'm not saying it's the same because you lot had a tragedy that killed 97 people, but I'm saying I'm seeing similar actions in the way the media are just trying to scapegoat. Because all they're trying to do is pin the blame on a football club. I'm seeing them sit there and they're saying Chelsea fans need to look at the bigger picture. There's bigger issues at hand. No shit. We already know that. Why are you sanctioning a football club for it? The owner was already selling up. He was already getting rid of the club.
Is to blame for allowing it in the first place. Let's not forget this stuff was happening for ages anyway.
I understand that, but then there's a precedent.
I'm just being real. Like,
no, I understand that. It's not a beef thing, but then they're setting a precedent. Can we now talk about Newcastle, whose owners are bombing Yemen as we speak?
Yeah.
So why is
like us or they look like you? It don't matter.
Exactly, which is why I can't listen to what they're saying right now because there's too many double standards behind it. Like they're not going after one, but they're going after the other.
You've got this is the thing. This is what we were saying a while ago. I was having a discussion with people about like owners. Like there is no millionaire or multimillionaire or billionaire, and these football owners are billionaires. They're not even millionaires. There's none of them that have got their money through genuine hard work.
Yeah, like, they're not squeaky clean or anything.
They're all dodgy in their own ways. Whatever they're doing, whether it's money laundering, terrorism shit, whatever it is, they're involved
oligarchs,
or they're giving money to dodgy people in dodgy places. Or getting money from dodgy people in dodgy places. And this is why it's like, when it comes to owners, no one can take the moral high ground. There's always people that be like, oh, well, our owner's better than yours. But it's like America bombed Somalia the same day or a few days after Ukraine got bombed by Russia. But you didn't hear about it because it's America. So it's just like things like that. It's just, to me, I don't listen to it. They're always coming for City. Our owners are doing this. Our owners are doing that. Like, at the end of the day, it's outside of football. Do you know what I mean? From a football club point of view, they're running the club quite well. Do I agree with everything they do outside? Of course not. But do I agree with half of the stuff that the British government do? Of course not. So it's just one of them things. I'm over it now.
And that's the same way for me.
No,
like, I don't get the Saudis either, and I understand the stuff with Roman too. Like, I'm not trying to justify any of the stuff that's happened with him in the past either. But again, they're all dodgy. They all are.
Yeah.
Why are we just going after one then? The only reason why, let's be real, the only reason why is because the government know they can take a few billion out of Roman's pockets just because they can.
Not even just Roman's pockets. They're going after the people on the ground that are for Russia that are against the war as well. It's not like they're just going for Roman and the oligarchs, where it's like, okay, we're going for specific people and we're banning specific products. No, Instagram just decided, right, we're going to take Russia down. What's that got to do with Russian citizens? Like, what is actually got to do?
You know what it is, and that's the next
How does that make any sense?
All of these companies, right, are performatory as fuck, and it's embarrassing. The Free Network, I hope we never have those bastards on our shirt again after the shit that they pulled this week. Oh, we had to take our logos off your shirt because we thought it's the right thing to do. You fucking dickheads. Like, we have literally been taken out of Roman Abramovich's hands. We are under the control of the UK government as we speak. Respectfully, what the fuck does taking your logo off our shirt do for Ukraine?
It's PR.
What does it do?
It's the right thing to do.
What? It's not the right thing to do. Man. It's just they want to distance themselves from it because they think it's what's best for their image and they want to look like they're performing a gesture. Just like the government want to look like they're performing a gesture by doing this right now. Everything is performatory as fuck. Even like, I am so happy with the awareness that Ukraine's getting right now. But let's be real, it's just awareness, which is again performatory. Like, I'll use Man City as the example. Like, I saw a bunch of Ukraine flags and everything around the Manchester derby, right? Which again, fair play, nothing against it. But they're owned by literally Saudi Arabia, who haven't really helped them any other way, have they?
Yeah, I get you. But the thing is with Abu Dhabi is they didn't. They weren't against the war. So they didn't, like, you know, when everyone was saying, don't start a war, they weren't saying that. But like we know, all of this is to do with money. Like, they probably lose money through, protecting Ukraine. So they're not going to do that. Why would they do that? It's all about money. It's all about what they can do. The thing that my big issue on the whole Man City thing, obviously we have a Ukrainian player, so we have to back our player. Our owner's actually, a lot of people don't know, but he's actually agreed to fund the rehousing of his entire family so they can come and, live wherever. That's what he's apparently done, our owner. But the thing is, in reality, we're going to back the player. That's fine. But what I don't like is how people were banging on about no politics in football when it came to racism in football. Why are we taking the knee? We don't need politics in football. Let's keep it away. And then all of a sudden, now I'm seeing flags, I'm seeing banners, I'm seeing people cheering every time he touches the ball. I'm thinking, politics in football, this is way more political than racism, if we're being honest.
Rainbow for lace has been a massive thing for ages. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's political in itself as well.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And look what happened to Pogba when he had that Palestinian flag, and Chowdhury when they had that Palestine flag. And the media were going in on him. How dare Pogba do that? How dare? It's exactly the same shit. It's just this is a white country.
They've got to bring this up now.
That's the only difference. I don't know. It's for me. I just think it's very interesting, isn't it? Like, if you're going to keep politics out of football, keep politics out of football. But we know football is political. We know that politics are always involved in some way, shape, or form. So. I don't know. For me, just keep the same energy in it. Like, I'm against war in general, but I'm not selective with the war that I'm against. Whereas some people, when it's certain countries, like even what Prince William said was a complete joke.
Yeah.
Basically
What did Prince
saying
William say?
that war's normal in Africa and parts of Asia, but
I've seen so many media comments like that over the last 2 weeks.
World War II, Europe, like, is he all right?
Like they've outed their stance a lot through this. Like, it's so mad when we see this happening in European countries. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
When they look like me or you, Lewis, or anybody on this panel, it's different rules. And I don't want to be like that guy, but it's legit.
Anyone on this panel, it's like, it's a fact.
That's true. It's true.
It's
when it look like, no, we have to save them. They're different. Facts. There's been history of it. There's been loads of history.
Honestly, guys, they even said that. They actually came out and said these people look like us. That's what they said. Like,
they're just doing it bad. They're just saying it bad. At least they being honest about it.
You can only laugh.
At least they're being real.
I know you have to laugh when you cry.
You know what it is. We know they don't care. Now they're just being honest about it. That wasn't a none of us heard that and we're like, oh my god, you can't believe you said that. That's a bit bad. It's a bit cheeky.
Windrust. That was an accident, wasn't it?
It's a bit cheeky. What's going on with my camera? There we go. We back.
No.
How it was. Too much politics.
Yeah, too much politics. I don't even talk politics like that. You know what I'm saying? I just like
neither do I really. But after the week that we've had, all we can do is talk about.
Because your club has just been the jokes running about your club like you weren't gonna have the Spurs. You're gonna like the Pro Evo thing.
I have never seen so many people jump out of the woodwork to dance on my club's grave like I've seen this week. And fair enough, innit?
Yeah, but Lewis, if it was City, you'd be doing exactly the same shit.
Exactly. So it is what it is. But like, I've never seen it this deep,
It's all a part of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And now
we've got rushed, like proper rushed the last week.
Rightfully so, because you lot have had a lot of success and people are tired of it. That's what it is. You've had a lot of success in the past 20, 25 years. It's not because people don't like you anyway, but I'm saying on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're going to get rushed.
I've seen in the comments you're 100% right as well. Like Ozil Muslim thing that they tried to.
Oh yeah.
Yep. No politics in there.
Yeah, but now Arsenal want to do politics in football, which is
mad.
Well, it's all mad. But we move. City didn't play this weekend, did they?
No, play tomorrow. It's gonna be a stressful game.
Crystal Palace, Yep. It should be straightforward for you guys.
No, it's a bit of a bogey. Do you know what? It's weird. It's a bit of a bogey team for us. I'm dreading this game. I'm dreading this game more so than
you shook in it. You shook of Liverpool. That's why you
you know what? Like I said, I'm less scared about playing you because our record against you is very good. Our record against Palace.
She said you ain't learning. She said you little niggas. That's what she just said. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why she laughed. That's what she said. Little nigga. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? I just translated. That's what she was saying.
She realizes, man. She realizes that we're coming to take
Listen, Arsenal are coming for you next week. So it is what it is.
She looks at Liverpool the same way she looks at you, fam. That's what it is. Just disregard. 100%.
You do realize she said the same thing about Shrewsbury Town.
Yeah. That says it about everyone. Shrewsbury, Peterborough.
She said it about Arsenal.
We're gonna lose. Wins 4-1. Oh yeah.
The dog
and dog. We're going to lose to Shrewsbury, can't I?
You said that. You said replay.
No, I didn't say that.
You're going to drop points tomorrow.
I didn't say that shit.
Wallahi, I'll bring this stream if I can find it.
Palace are a bogey team for us. Spurs are a bogey team for us. Southampton, strangely, this season have been difficult for us, but is what it is. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm so sorry for you, Jan. It must be hard in your position.
You know what? You took the words out of my mouth, Neil, innit? You know what I'm saying? And you took that's exactly what I was thinking, you know. I'm glad you
drew against Southampton.
It's hard. We don't want.
Yeah, I know. I agree. That's why Neil said what he said, and I'm in agreement.
No one wants that 20 times. 20 times Man United was bad enough. 20 times Liverpool as well.
Hey.
We got no time for that.
Don't shoot us. Don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Get Ryan.
You gotta beat them, man, innit? You've got to play them. Why can't
you beat them? You got this £1 billion squad and that. Don't go on to us. You got.
You honestly think Man United are beating us at Anfield?
When they come to us, you need to do the job first, innit? To just
wait. Do we play first against us? Wait, who plays them? I think you lot play them before.
You play them first.
You play City players before you play.
We gonna move to them. Don't worry about that.
We got doing shit to us. We gonna move to them.
We gonna move to them. Hey, watch your damn mouth. Like we gonna move to these men. 100%. We all.
And you're gonna move to man. Move to Chelsea, but not us.
No, you're gonna take that, Lewis. He's saying right, we move to you lot, but not his team.
We what? Oh, Werner and Cho.
Just like Christensen moving to Barcelona, innit? You can move to Chelsea, man. Like,
We do. We
Man,
actually have a good record.
Christensen
against-
really hurt you with those 2 man of the match awards at your yard. It's peak.
bro, you going about this man of the match this season, yeah? He was still finishing above you this season. Mind the gap in it, but like,
Bruv, I told you
Man,
again,
what?
Lukaku/government tax. Come on, man.
government tax.
Don't
bro. But
worry.
yeah,
when
I know
Salah
you-
goes
I know
off
you
to
stuck in it,
Barcelona
like,
with
you stuck in
Christensen,
it.
you lot are
Well, you
going to
better be
drop down
careful
into
because if you
mud
lose to us and Man United, you might finish behind Chelsea, innit? And then you'll be
That's a good
finishing.
point, you know, that's
I
actually
went
a
from
good point.
quadruple to finishing
You
behind
beat
Chelsea.
We'll
Boris
cross that bridge when
Johnson.
we get there,
Boris
innit?
Johnson Blues finishing above you is peak, man. I
Nah,
think
Boris
that's
Well,
worse
we'll
than
cross that
Holly's
bridge
Red.
We'll cross that if that happens.
Boris
We'll cross
Johnson's
that bridge
Blues, man.
then,
You
innit? But
can't.
like,
You
yeah,
can't.
but Jan,
DJ
wait.
Blues.
That's not
Nah,
funny.
you.
Trust me when I say Palace are getting something
That's not
tomorrow.
funny.
I don't want to give her credit, but that's funny.
That's
yo.
not funny.
Did you not see a
Boris.
post in the chat?
Nah,
No,
Boris.
I
You've been
didn't,
behind
you know.
the BJ Blues,
No, I
honestly.
didn't.
I'm coming for you,
I'm
Sean.
glad I missed
The
it.
BJBs, you know, the Boris
I
Johnson.
put a picture of
Blues.
this is your new,
That
this
was
is your new
funny, to be
CEO, and
fair.
it's Boris with the, you know, when he's doing the Brexit thing, he's
That's
flying with the flag.
brilliant.
BJ Blues.
BJ Blues. BJ Blues TV, yeah? So you're renaming the channel, fam. Let's go, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Man.
Take out the carefree.
Yeah, we gonna take out the carefree in it.
Tory, Tory
take
Lewis G.
Take
out
the
the
fucking piss.
Can I give my
Yeah.
prediction for tomorrow's game?
Oh
though?
my
No.
god.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
Tory
you know
Lewis
what?
G.
Change the
Nah, look
subject.
at him.
Yeah, go on.
Why would you let him off the? This is why you get cooked. Lewis is getting
Yeah.
cooked, and you help him off the grill.
Exactly.
wrong with
Ah, this is
That's
why I
my
said
guy,
this is
innit?
Ryan's
Like-
redemption arc, man. Let
No,
him
it's your
cook.
guy. But he
Let
cooks.
him
You,
cook.
all right, go on. You cooking it. Go on.
I
Do your
think
thing.
I think Palace win 2-1 tomorrow, man. KDB stinker as well, man. Telling you.
Oh my god! Every time you say that, De Bruyne plays well. So thank you.
He
For
is
that.
gonna play.
KDB
well.
stinker, man. That's
He's
why
gonna
I
play
hate
well.
tax
He plays
last
She's
well.
not even
When
been here
KDB
for half an
puts
hour,
it
and
in-
she gets the vibe.
2-1
When
Palace tomorrow and KDB stinker, man.
When KB,
Stink up
when,
the place.
he's gonna stick one from 40 yards, top bins. Watch now,
I
guaranteed.
hope
You
so.
know what I'm
I
saying?
hope
He's gonna do. He's gonna do
I
a
hope
massive,
so.
100%. Yo,
Shut
we
up,
ain't getting
man.
past. We ain't getting past
Joking,
BJ Blues.
man.
That is
If we
mad
do a
funny, yo.
Liverpool and we draw 3-3, then we'll have the discussion after.
BJ Blues. yo.
That was below the belt, you know. Wow, that was below the belt, man. But
Oh.
nah, Palace are winning tomorrow, man. I'm telling you.
Are you beating Arsenal?
Of course.
That's the real question.
That is the. I know.
course.
I'm not just here, just taking up
It'll be a
space.
tough
Nah,
game,
Of
like
course.
it'll be a tough game, but I think we'll win still. We should do anyway. But
You
bro,
seem to
like
be
I
like-
So
tell
you
you,
should
Palace
do. Wait. So you should. It'll be a tough game. You should win. You might, maybe not. Sometimes on Wednesdays,
I
not on
think it'll be a
Sundays.
tough
Yo,
game.
what's going on?
But I think we'll
Yeah,
get a win
look at he's
still.
not confident. My team ain't even know that, and I'm here with chest saying we go win at Anfield and that. Like,
Hey, I
where's the
said we're
heart,
gonna
man?
win the quad. Don't talk to me.
Yeah,
about
but then
that.
you
I'm
you
chest
sandal
man.
out of that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that
I'm
you
telling
always
you,
flip up and out of
quadruple,
that.
man.
But then I ask you, you're scared of going to the Emirates, but you telling me quad.
I ain't scared, man. I'm
You
just saying,
shook?
like,
It's gonna be a tough game.
no, but yeah,
Like,
no, right here, yeah, because this is where I needed your back.
She's Arsenal FC too. Like, what do you
Nah,
mean?
it's what I
What
was
you
gonna say now,
yeah?
innit?
She's
Yo, Jan,
Arteta hype.
aren't you looking at that game on Wednesday, Arsenal Liverpool, and saying Liverpool could drop points in that game?
What I would say is I think both of us are going to drop points, but it depends who drops points first. If we drop points against Palace, that puts you
Well,
in a
that's
very
alright.
good position. But then it also puts the pressure on you. So it's how well you deal with the pressure. I don't know. We're going to have
Sounds
to
good.
see. I don't think you're going to win 18 games in a row or whatever it is to win the league, or 16 or whatever it is. I don't think you'll win
18. Nah,
No,
ain't
but
they like,
remember they'd already won a few, and then
We've
they had
already won quite a few in a row
yeah,
now.
they had, I
We've
think
won
they've
every
won, like,
league game
6
since we
and
drew
they've
to
got 10 games
Chelsea
left or something like
in
that.
January.
how many games did Liverpool play? Is it not like 29 in total or something?
28.
Oh,
And
so
they've
like
won
28,
like their last 6.
Yeah, but we've
or
won
something.
every league game
It's
since
like 20
since
like,
we drew
It
to
would be
Chelsea.
18 straight wins in a
I don't know
row
how many
if
that
they
is.
Wait,
win
what?
the league.
We've won 8 league
If they
games
win
in a
every
row
game
then.
and after the end of the season, it'd be 18 in a
Oh
row.
yeah, they ain't
So I
doing
don't
that.
think they're going to win 18 in a row. And I don't think City are going to win, 12 in a row?
You lot are capable of that, unfortunately. I can see you lot doing
Get
on
your head
purpose.
out of City's arse, man.
It's
Legit,
just
man.
facts for a minute. Stop them from winning league titles, then, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what you need to do.
Why can't
Stop
you
them
do
from winning
much
league
better?
titles,
Don't even
innit?
beat Arsenal
I'm saying,
team.
you did. When we was in our pump, when we was in our pump, they weren't going. When we was in our pump, they weren't going back to back. They do that next to you. They do that next to you.
Man,
They do that next to you. When we was in our pump, they weren't doing that. They do that next to you. They couldn't treat us like that. When we was in our peak, they treat you like that.
But we
They
are
dominate
taking
you
the
winning
league
back
from
to
them
back.
this season. So what
Are you sure?
saying? Yeah.
All right. So what? 2 out of what? 6? Is that well done? Is that 2 out of 6?
2 out of
5.
Yeah.
Big on my guy Peter as well. 2 out of 5. Well done, innit? 2 out of 5. That's like your opinions. You know what I'm saying? 2 good ones out of 5, but we move.
I thought I was expecting less from you there. Like, see.
Yeah, you did.
It works for the agenda.
Yeah, it works exactly. 2 out of 5. This guy talk about, you stop him. You know what I'm saying? You got all these world-class players and you're going to win the quad.
You lot need to stop him just for the sake of the Klopp era and all of that, because right now this ain't looking strong for you guys.
Yeah, this is looking like the Pep. You managed just to side
it with 97 points again. It's going to be round 2, innit?
Don't worry,
round 2,
don't worry.
Best runners-up of all time. You know what I'm saying?
First
don't
losers,
worry, we're coming for it. We're coming for everything this season.
Apart from going to the Emirates where you're a bit shocked.
Don't worry, man. Well, we're coming for everything this season too.
What are you
coming
coming
sanctions?
Nah, the government, the government,
Premier League, FA Cup. We could have our own country.
Yeah, the government's coming for everything.
What?
I'm saying, Nick?
Premier League. What Premier League? Chelsea
You never know. Like a couple slip-ups from Liverpool. Mo Salah's head drops because of contract negotiations. Never know.
Mo Salah needs to be benched at the moment, man. Anyway, but still.
For who? Who should he get benched
Is
for?
it 2020 again? What the fuck?
Wait. Who should he? Wait. Who should he get benched?
He's been like
who
KDB,
should he
man.
get? Who should he get benched for? Is the
now.
question. Please answer the question. Who should he get benched for?
I think our front 3 should be Diaz, Firmino, and either Mane or Jota from the right at the moment.
I've been hearing Mane weren't even good in the 9 for you guys yesterday.
I thought
Except
Mane
from the
did
right.
okay yesterday.
Except from the right.
To be fair,
Drop Mo Salah, you know.
I actually thought he did all right. Still, I can't lie.
Wow.
And I'm a big critic of Mane, but I actually thought he did okay yesterday. But I want Firmino back in the number 9 role from the next game still, and maybe play Mane or Jota from the right because Salah's. I think Salah might be. I forget the contract talk. I think he's probably a bit burnt out, to be honest, at the moment because he's played a lot of football, obviously with AFCON and everything.
Played a lot of football for you lot in the past 4 or 5 years or however long he's been. He's rarely injured.
Game pretty much,
yeah, he got injured though yesterday. Though he think he hurt his foot when he took the penalty.
Well, so eventually
too hard or something.
Carrying the likes of Matic. Struggle or no?
Carrying the likes of Matic been carrying Premier League Player of the Month. Yeah, like.
For what? They weren't that for. It's only February. Apologies. He only got that because it was February. Black History Month. African guy. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month. African guy. You give it to him. It was Black History Month. Why you laughing? I'm being deadly serious. It was the month of February. Give it to a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Blacks. I'm saying. That's why he got it.
Are you just gonna hate on greatness now or something?
How am I hating on that is a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got it, man.
Did you guys see? Did you guys honestly see that pass he played for the goal yesterday?
No.
To the Martinez, yeah, I seen it. It was fantastic.
If that
down
was
the
KDB,
line, right into Martinez's feet, he cushioned it.
If it was KDB, you'd be saying he had a stinker because he only did one good pass in the game.
I'm just talking about
really got four assists.
I'm telling you, Matip is the best centre back in the league on the ball for real. He's better than Virgil on the ball.
Who?
No, I wouldn't say he's best on the ball.
All right, cool.
I think John Stones is better on the ball.
John Stones is sick on the ball still, but I think Matip's a bit better still.
John Stones is actually so underrated. That guy,
John Stones. I actually do think John Stones.
You think you lot were gonna? Yeah.
He was terrible when we were gonna start. Oh my god, yeah, he was. Terrible.
Yes, like the stream, as Peter say, you cheap bastards. Yes, they got my guy Peter.
55 likes. You lot are taking the piss. Let's get that to 100.
Yo,
what are you lot doing?
You lot get the likes up in there. I know Ryan's here, but that's not our fault. Yo, just get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Oh, Big Money Babs ain't here, and none of you lot want to like the stream. Taking the piss, guys.
Absolutely.
Can't be bothered. But yeah, we've gone through all the clubs now. Not really much to go through in the midweek. We've got Lille in midweek.
We got Atletico Madrid. Go on.
We got Ren.
What's the score of your first game before you go? What's the score of your first? What's the score of the first game? Is it second leg or first?
2-0 to Leicester.
Away or you back at Leicester? Or you over there?
We're going to Ren for the second round.
Stupid question. Have they taken away goals in Europa League as well? Is that gone too?
Conference.
I think it's all across Europe.
Yeah, in all UEFA competitions. Yeah.
The Europa conference is dead. Let's be real. There's about a couple of good teams. The rest of it's dead. But they use the same theme tune for the Europa League. That's how shit it is. They use exactly the same theme tune.
No way.
Nah, I've heard that still. Yeah.
They use the same theme tune for the Conference League as Europa League. I mean, if you're going to copy one, why not copy the Champions League?
Serious? 100%. Well, yeah, now there's big games midweek. You've got, obviously, City play tomorrow. Liverpool play tomorrow in the week. United with Real Madrid and Leicester runs, isn't it? The two biggest
I think we
games.
play same time as you play Atletico, actually.
Yeah, so no one ain't gonna be watching you lot. So yeah, it's calm.
Yeah, what was the question you wanted to ask Jan?
I'm looking forward to that second leg, to be fair, because I missed the first one, innit?
Yeah, and you said we're gonna win, which has got me fucking worried.
I think
now.
you will. I think you. No, I think you will.
I actually think you'll go through. You know.
Hey, Cam,
man.
if you're about here, I'll throw
Very
you the link.
United
Yeah, Cam, we need a gooner on here. One
But
second.
then you'll go out. You will go out in the next round to whoever.
Wait, no one asked you. Jan, did anyone say predictions of quarterfinals or anything like that? We didn't go that far.
Just hope that you don't get Bayern Munich in it.
Wait, hold up. Did I ask you? Did I ask you for your predictions of quarterfinal Champions League draw? No, we didn't say all that. We talking strictly round of 16.
We got 100% quarterfinal record, you know.
Let's go. Big up Leicester. You know what I'm saying? Doing more in Europe than City and Arsenal combined. Let's go.
Hey, listen, yeah. Don't start with that.
Listen, yeah.
You win it, right? I'm coming for your neck.
Listen, yeah.
I've not heard that.
That didn't take a lot.
Yo. Listen,
that was the smallest of pushes.
That did not take a lot.
I need to clip that. That is hilarious, yo.
She's flipped the laptop and everything. Buff.
Oh my God, I'm hilarious.
Question, please.
Go on, ask me this question.
Is John Stones City's best centre back?
John Stones.
De Bruyne slander. All right, cool.
No.
I thought it was going to be something dumb as well. That's pretty good. Though.
You know what? You know what's weird? What I would say
He might be, you know. John Stones might
no, do you know what? In terms of his actual record, he's probably got the best record.
Good question.
Diaz is great. He's got a lot of.
Ryan. It's Ryan
Sterling. He's not a leader. We need a leader and.
John Stones is clear of Laporte.
But the bromance between Diaz and Stones, they have a very good connection. So when they play, it's always better. Even though Laporte is better than Stones in terms of ability. No, it's true though. It's true.
The word bromance is very cringe.
Relationship in it, like.
His cam's jumping on.
I sent him the link. It just depends.
No, but literally, Van Dijk and Matip, like those two are obsessed with each other, like for real.
But that's what I'm saying. They probably play better because of that. I don't think it's just on ability. Like if you take the two best centre backs in the world and put them together, that doesn't necessarily create the best defense ever. If that makes sense.
Did you say Matip and Van Dijk are good friends off the pitch as well?
Oh, they love each other. Yeah,
that's because Matip's always holding his water on the bench for him. That's why. You know what I'm saying? He can go over, get that quick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. They've literally started most games together this season. So like,
this season alone. It's only this season.
Virgil's had to carry him
just because he got a BLM player of the month in February, I gotta respect him all of a sudden. This guy,
Premier League player of the
BLM.
Respect.
Hey, word on road, innit? Word on the road, innit? Word on the blood clot road, yeah. Word on the blood clot road, yeah. I want to use flawless's meme, but word on the blood clot road, yeah. My team, yeah, apparently I'll back up.
Yo, you need to put the word out there. You back up. I see you using that meme. I told you it's A1. I told you that meme's A1. I told you.
I told you I was going to save that meme, yeah, and use it when we're back. I told you I was going to save that meme and use it, and now we're back, apparently. So I'm using it.
Use it, fam, yo, because you don't know how long it's going to last. So you got.
I know, but I'm riding a wave. I'm riding a wave right now. The wave seems high, so I'm high on it.
Do your thing, fam. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You good, though?
I'm all good, man. Wagwan, everyone. Wagwan, you good, yeah? Everyone good on
all
thing,
good.
Yeah,
we are all good. How are you feeling after the Arsenal game, bro? You guys in pole position for top 4 right now. Back in the Wenger days.
Come on, Wenger boys. Again.
Wenger boys.
Let's go.
This guy's an idiot, you know.
What is the Wenger boys, isn't it?
Sure, man.
Well, I don't get the reference. Is it Wenger is in Arsene Wenger? What's
Arsene Wenger.
Wenger boys, isn't it? Wenger boys.
Top 4.
I was trying to think of the song. I was like, which one you got?
Consistent top 4 for like 60. Was it like 16 years, 18 years, something like that?
20 years, innit? 20 years, innit? Give respect on that guy's name.
Yeah, come on, man. Big respect. 20 years in the Champions League. No trophy.
Let's go. Yeah,
let's go. Come on. Let's go.
You know what we did? You know what we should have had? We should have got a we should have just got a sorry, I've spoken.
A participation award.
Yeah.
You should have.
Yeah. We should have got a bed, not an award, a medal.
It's
You,
right.
you
That's what
did.
we,
There was
You
the
know,
badge-
you know what the
Champions
kids get
League badge on
nowadays,
your
is it?
shirt.
Just for participating. You know the kids. Well, you didn't win, but you participated. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
it's kind of like Ryan being here. We give him participation trophies. It's the same shit. Yeah. I hear that. 100%. You know what I'm saying? That's why you laughing, fam. Because you know I'm right, yo. That's why you creasing, fam. Because you know I'm right.
Nah,
You know I'm right.
Flawless has got that best man. Flawless come with that Ryan slander all the time, bro. Ryan's
Yo,
never
you laugh,
safe.
you lot laugh it up, yo. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm laughing it up because
Danger to
Ryan is
himself.
never
Don't blame
safe.
me. Don't
It's
blame
that
me.
Ander Herrera.
What do you mean? Don't
trend
blame
on
you.
this
What do you
page.
mean? Don't blame you? Look, he
What do you
jumped off because of
Don't blame me in it. You know what I'm saying? His Wi-Fi didn't want to hear from him no more. That's nothing to do with me.
got
fam.
sanctioned
You know what
like it got sanctioned like
I'm saying?
Chelsea.
Like Chelsea.
You bastard, bro. Yeah, we might have got sanctioned like Chelsea, but he's back just like Chelsea too. Dickhead.
That's a pretty
I
good
ain't trying to
report
hear
still.
that.
That's a
That was
pretty
a
good
good
report.
one.
Why, what happened?
Touche,
Touche.
Lewis. Touche.
Yeah, big up Ryan for actually coming back so I could drop that. Thank God.
Why, what happened? I
No,
genuinely
this
didn't
guy don't
know.
have a clue. Look at him. No Scooby, man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Rewatch the
oblivious.
stream, innit?
Yeah, man. Look at him.
Thanks for that.
Right.
Cheers, Neil.
Hopefully someone will clip it.
Exactly. No, you could just, you just do 2 lefts and it goes back 10 seconds. It's not that hard.
Yeah. 2 lefts on the keyboard or whatever you
Yeah.
are.
No, not even that. 2 lefts on the phone, innit? Or if you're on the tablet,
exactly.
on the
2
phone,
lefts.
2 lefts.
So just go to the YouTube bar across the bottom and then you just pull it back
You're acting
slightly.
like I'm stupid now. I know what you guys mean, innit?
Are you sure? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Hey,
yeah.
Ryan, quick question though. Ryan, quick question, real question, quick, because obviously we got you next, innit? What are you saying? What are you saying for the game?
You shook to death, fam.
You shook. Why are you shook?
I
Bro?
actually think it'll be a tough game, innit? But I do
I
think
think you're gonna win.
I do think we'll win.
I
But
think you're gonna win.
it's a game where it'll be
This
a
is
lot
rare.
closer than what people think. Because I saw the way you lot played against City a couple of months ago at the Emirates, and you should have won if I'm being real. And you've been playing well recently. You're actually a side who like
Listen,
taking more seriously.
Jan,
We've
just
had
tell
a-
Jan how lucky she was that day.
Wait,
Tell Jan how lucky she was that day. Yeah.
Oh,
At
Arsenal,
Liverpool.
Arsenal.
You know,
Wait,
that's the only game they've
Hold
lost.
on.
They won
on.
it
Hold
really
on.
weird.
How come he gets some nice listen? Yeah, I say one thing and you want to flip tables and all.
Because
Cam
I actually
comes and say
like
that.
Cam.
All right, fine, fuck you too, then, innit? You know what I'm saying? Go on, carry on.
Shots fired.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ryan, shut the fuck up. How
Because
about
you know
that?
what it is,
Hey,
you seem to
about that?
forget. Yeah, you don't. Do you know what, Flo? This year, do you know why? Yeah, because you never big
You
up
can't
Sugar Puff
say that-
FT, bro. You
Exactly.
never big up Sugar
You're
Puff
not even
FT,
part of
bro.
the crew.
Oh my god. All right, carry on.
Yeah, I bought memories now, innit?
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
is that funny? Is that funny? Yeah, yeah, hilarious.
Hilarious. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
funny.
I thought it was
Absolutely.
funny.
Yeah, you what you did? Yeah.
Oh,
this show's
Lewis,
crazy.
why have you brought me on this shit? What have I done? What have I?
Yeah. As soon as Cam landed, I knew it was going to be
It should be a good position for you, man. You guys are winning. You guys are in good form, confident, potentially in the top 4. There's nothing bad going on.
Hey, listen.
Hey, if you
I
finish
tweeted.
top
I
4, though,
listen. I tweeted this out.
Cam,
When
all
Go
jokes
on.
aside, if you do finish top 4, are you going to switch your stance on Arteta? Because I know how strongly you are not a fan of his.
Nope.
Fair enough. I respect it.
Yo, Andy, yo.
Oh no, I'll give him his flowers. I'll give him his flowers for getting us top 4.
Yeah.
And I've already tweeted it out as well. Yeah, I've already
Mm-hmm.
tweeted it out. Yeah. The funny thing is, and I had a dream, so it's not me actually dreaming of it actually becoming true with it, but I just had a little dream with it. And the funny thing is, yeah, I see this guy for some reason in 2024. I'm in my own way, for Arsenal's sake. I hope I'm right. I don't think I'm going to be right. To be honest, I don't think anyone thinks I'm going to be right. If we're being honest right now. But I said in 2024, yeah, I said, I think Arteta might even win us a Premier League by luck, only because of a sort of season that's happened, you know, like this season, where results
Premier
went
League.
our way. We didn't actually win it on the sense.
Let him dream.
Do you get what I'm saying? We didn't win it in a sense where
Oh
we
my god! Could you imagine?
deserved it. It's just like results went our way in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like just results were just going our way. So like where we've dropped points and everyone should have gained, everyone's ended up dropping points themselves, sort of thing. You know, like that sort of thing. Unless he wins us, listen. Unless he goes 2-3 times winning it, then I'll be like, fair enough. You know, I was wrong. I'll put my hands up. This guy's an OG. I'm so wrong, but I'll shamelessly admit it. and I'll shamelessly be like, yeah, I'm Arteta, innit? What? I was Arteta, and I'm Arteta in what?
No, hey, you got Sandals FC next to you there, fam. Don't worry about flip-flopping. It's
Yeah.
cool. I'm saying, you, fam. No talking about you.
Oh my
You.
gosh.
I'm saying.
I'll wear them sandals proud, bro. I'll wear them sandals proud, bro. The first, bro, you'll see, bro. What I'll do is, I'll purposely go to the shop, buy a pair of sandals, and put a picture up on Twitter, fam. And call me the flip-flopper.
Arteta, I never thought I'd say this. Arteta actually deserves more respect, I think,
that means he's a terrible manager. Ryan.
Nah,
I'm on his right side of the fence for this. Legit.
Arsenal got this top 4 unlocked now. I can't.
Okay. When Arsenal finished 6th this season, you know why?
You know why? You know what it is.
Arsenal finished 6th or 7th this season. You know why?
This season
speaking of, yes,
man. You know what it is. This season reminds me.
Just talking about Arsenal, perfect timing.
Nah,
you know what it is. This season reminds me a little bit of the 2000. Was it? Oh, what year? What is it? 2018. What year did Chelsea beat us in the final of the Europa League?
It was 2019.
2019.
Just before we won Champions.
Was that 2019? It sort of reminds me of that season because, fam, we had top 4 for about 2 months. Yeah, we had top 4. But we should have got top 4. I kept saying it to my guy who was a Chelsea fan as well. The only way we lose top 4 is because of us. We don't lose top 4 because of no one else but us. Yeah, and he agreed with me. Yeah, and then what happened? We ended up losing top 4. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
but
this is what this season. No, I'm not saying. No, Ryan. Before you say anything, I'm not saying it's gonna go like that. I hope it don't go like that. Obviously, I don't look. I know I love my agenda so much in it, and I'll proudly, shamelessly admit I have that massive agenda in it. But agenda aside, I'd rather see my team do well and me stick my hands up, saying, "Yo, all right, cool, my agenda was wrong. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, my bad. You know, I ain't gonna shy away from it. I'm never one to shy away from it, innit? Yeah, but it's one of them where I'd rather see Arsenal do well, of course, but I've seen this 15 years on the trot now, blood. You get what I'm saying? I've seen this 15 years on the trot, season in, season out. When we get to now, this is the first season I can generally say, do you know what? We haven't dropped off like we normally do around this time, as of yet.
No, it's not.
Are we gonna drop off? I don't know. Are we gonna drop off? I don't know. But as of yet, we haven't dropped off like we normally do around this time.
But Cams, you know what it is? You know what's different about this year is that it wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal went on like a bit of a dodgy run of results in it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. But the difference is that the teams around you competing for that 4th place, they're not going to go in some consistent run of wins. Let's be real, like, to take advantage of that. So that's why I think you'll get top 4.
What are you talking about? PR7's back.
Yeah, them man ain't doing shit, man. And
Come on,
when I see Ryan on the other side of the fence, this feels
Tottenham are inconsistent.
You lot, I got to go, Lewis. I gotta go.
Let's
big up to you though every time. Love to the whole panel. Apart from Ryan, be blessed and everything comes out. I need to shout you anyway, but man's out. Catch up with you lot soon. Yeah, there you go, baby.
Love.
Cool, man.
That's why I think you man have top 4 unlocked. To be honest, now, which is fair play to you, I guess. Yeah.
I wouldn't say unlocked, but it's yours to lose.
I didn't think it at the start of the season. That's why I got to give credit to Arteta still.
I did tell you it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's not like you haven't been. Yeah, you have been wrong about some other stuff as well. Let's be honest, but yeah.
Nah, but she's inspiring about Mikel.
She was right about the.
Give her flowers for that.
Give her that. Yeah, you were right about that.
It's because obviously there's no like. I think people underestimate like European football when it gets to like this sort of time of the season.
Yeah,
I think it was 2 factors. I think it was European football, and our signings. I think people underestimated the signings we made and how many we made and how improved the team was going to be.
I
think a lot of Arsenal fans underrate the signings as well.
Yeah, of course, Arsenal fans are we're just overreactors. I mean, after the transfer deadline day, I was in a stream on a girls channel and like people were they were dead. They were like, oh, we've lost top 4. I said, we haven't played a game. Let the games actually play out because I expected this to happen. I trust our first 11 and I think we're a better team when those players are starting than comparing it to Man United, Tottenham and West Ham. So I'm not really surprised at where we are. I've always said week in, week out on this channel that as long as the key players remain fit, we'll be there and comfortably, and that's what we're doing. But yeah, listen, man, it is what it is. There's still a long time left for the season. I just kind of find it a bit ironic, obviously, because at the start of the season I was told that Leicester had taken Arsenal's top 6 spot, and now it's, you know what I mean, it's a bit different.
That's what.
But,
That's the only
but
thing
I had to get it out, bro. You know how much frustration I was going through last season, right? In the summer, especially when I was being told shit like Maddison wouldn't come to Arsenal because it's a step sideways or a step backwards. So obviously I'm going to hold a bit back on Leicester, but then again, this is more like Leicester City over the past 10 years, if we're being honest. So I'm not surprised they are where they are. I actually like Leicester as a team. I just didn't like
we move.
I don't like when they step up to Arsenal Football Club, innit? Because I've got higher standards. But as I said, in terms of today, going back to today's game.
No. But before we go on to today, what do you mean by that?
What?
You need to answer that point.
No, but like comparing Arsenal Football Club to Leicester City, in my head, would never comprehend. No matter where you are, where we are. So last year, when we were sitting 10th at this period of time, and you were sitting 4th, I still couldn't comprehend it. So now, when you're sitting 12th, wherever you are on the table down there, it's not about chatting shit. It was about your entire fan base telling us Arsenal fans that you had a more exciting project. And I was trying to say to you guys, Leicester City were never more exciting than Arsenal Football Club. It won't happen.
We can
be. So what?
Not over a long period of time.
You can be. No, listen. What you had was 2 years of Arsenal's incompetence, which you capitalised on. Leicester were never the 5th best team in the league. Leicester were never that team. Right, this year, Man United are worse than last year. Man United are worse than they were last year, and Tottenham are worse than they were last year. Right? And Leicester are sitting 12th. So if you were such a decent project, how come Tottenham are struggling like they are this year? Man United are doing what they're doing this year, and you're still sitting down there with Brighton and them, man.
Can you let me just talk?
Yeah, go on.
When you said, you had 2 years of incompetence, you said 2 years of incompetence and things like that as well. Why can't we have a year of incompetence? We're up there. We are a decent team. Player for player, if you look at it, Babs, we do have a better... If you compare player for player, we have got a better team, as good as a team as you, if not better.
Oh, my God.
You compare our goalkeepers. Danny Ward obviously got Ramsdale, and let's say Ramsdale and Schmeichel for number 1 and 2, right? Cool.
Do you mean comparing squads?
The other two. Then we go to Leno or Ward. Ward's better. You look at the centre back pairings that you've got when everybody's fit.
Bro, cut the conversation off. I'm sorry. I wanted to let you speak, but we're gonna cut it off. You think that Danny Ward? I don't even know who he is better than a German international keeper that was at the Euros.
Yes, he is. He is.
Listen, I think what's happened this year is I don't think Leicester have been incompetent this year. I think there's been I think there's been many factors this year to decide where Leicester are. First things first, injuries play a part. You've had a lot of key players out. Can't deny that. But secondly, I just think what it is Arsenal just reclaimed their normal position. Arsenal being where they are right now isn't a surprise to Arsenal fans. Like in terms of the grand scheme of things, obviously comparing it to last season, it's improvement. But this is where Arsenal normally are. Like in the last 20, 30 years, this is just standard for Arsenal. Whereas with Leicester City, last couple of years, Arsenal dropped off massively, and Spurs had drop-offs as well. Man United obviously were up there. But I think with Leicester, it's a somewhat exciting project, but it's not as exciting as Arsenal Football Club is, man.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Why I think that is because the size of Arsenal Football Club and the players we can attract, the money we can spend.
Because we can attract players now. We look at this.
You can attract players all you want. My point is, I don't think Leicester are a bad project. I just think what it is. No, but I give you guys 85 minutes to speak. You got me? I came a bit late, so I want to get my stuff out before we have to cut off.
Now you're going to talk over me, and I'm not going to lie, man. It just pissed me off. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, but then if you keep talking over me,
I didn't ask the question though.
I'm happy to dip because it's not conducive to this conversation. If you talk, then I talk, then it works. But if you keep talking over me, it's not good for podcasting. As you know, you've been doing this longer than me. And 2, it doesn't work for a great conversation. Your mic is better than mine, so it cuts over the top as well.
Who is it?
So I'm saying you go ahead, and then I'll answer some of your points.
I didn't really ask a question, so I don't know what you're answering, but I think
you cut me off when I said we'll compare Danny Ward compared to Leno. You said a German international. I said he is.
I don't want to sit here. The reason why I do that is I don't want to sit here and compare squad for squad because in my eyes I don't think it is a comparison. And also it doesn't matter who's got a better squad. Right now what's mattering the most for Arsenal is first 11s, and for me I don't think it's a comparison for Leicester City. With all due respect, and this is why I was annoyed last season is because again what you're doing right now it's we've got a better squad, we've got a better team. Then why are you 12, bro?
Mm-hmm. I don't see your point. Why shouldn't we compare?
What do you mean? You do see my point because you say you got a better team than us and you got a better squad than us. Then why are you sitting 12th? And apparently you got a better manager. Then why are you sitting 12th?
For one season, bruv.
Oh, for one season. So you think next year you'll be back up with Arsenal again?
I think we'll be back up in the top 6 next season. Yes. It might take a bit of a while, so maybe a year afterwards. But we're one of the only fan bases that the ambitions of the owners is actually the ambitions of the owners is higher than the ambitions of the fan base. A lot of people still want Brendan Rodgers in. We've seen a lot of changes behind the scenes at the moment. If he loses against Rennes, he's gone, and we're going to get a manager that's going to compete just in the same way that we've had loads of changes in our squad. Just from when we go Ranieri, we can't going to top that. People said Leicester finished then, but they put the infrastructure in place. They put the players in place. You compare the team that we had in 2016 to the team we have now. Our team runs circles around that team in 2016. 1 or 2 injuries and that team's done. The team we have now is a lot stronger. The foundations are better. The ground's better. The infrastructure's better. The ground's better. The training ground's better. We can take players like Daka, who was going to go to Liverpool, and we took them. He wasn't even he was our third target. I think Edouard was one, then the second one. I thought when Daka was linked with us, I was like, he ain't coming to us. He's never coming to us. I don't think he's good enough, but we're taking these top players now. The ambition is to compete for top 4, not to win leagues and stuff, but the ambition is of the squad owners to compete with top 4 year in, year out, and we've proved that. We haven't done it twice in a row. But we finished 5th. Wherever we finish now, if we finish 8th, even if we finish, I won't finish 8th. We might finish like 9th to 12th. It'll be a reset season. These guys here will tell you how bad Rodgers is, and I'm surprised he's still there. So you know what? It's just been. I like how you finished 8th once, and now you're back there, and then there's all this kind of cussing. Just in the same way that when Odegaard wasn't playing very well, I didn't say anything. Then the whole James Maddison saga. That's another thing. So you're looking at that, and I know you saw today, James Maddison's shaking his boots. He should have gone to Arsenal. You didn't even put a bid in for him. We said the price. You wanted to come for him. You didn't pay any money. So that's
you know, Neil, you made a good point. It's like you made a good point in terms of the reset season, and I can compare it to kind of us. Obviously, it's like a different competing for different things, obviously, in different levels. But like we had 2 seasons where we won the Champions League and then won the Premier League. But then obviously we had the season like last season where we just didn't compete for the league at all. And it's kind of the same reasons as you in a way. We had injuries, stuff like that, and we just, couldn't get, we just didn't have a good season at the end of the day. But what's happened? We came back this season. Okay, we haven't.
Right, where was you lot sitting? Right, where was you lot sitting? Yeah, with Brendan Rodgers, like you was only a top 4 team, really, innit? You weren't really. You only had that one season where you did compete, but then you flopped at the end with Chelsea, innit?
Carried us,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where was you? Because you was. Wouldn't you say that was a reset for you from when Klopp came in, as well? Before you won the Champions League.
Just before we won the Champions League in 2019. That was
so. No. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, but I'm trying to think where you was when Klopp first came in.
When Klopp first came in was October 2015. We just finished 6th in the Premier League, got battered 6-1 by Stoke, and we didn't start off this 2015 season.
So where did you finish that first sort of half? Well, most season under Klopp.
We finished 8th, and we finished 8th. Got to 2 finals.
Yeah, you were around mid-table with us, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
So when you finished, that next season, then in his first season, where did you end up finishing?
4th in his first.
So that was that would have been with that season there. That would have been your reset season, no? If you're looking at it in that sense.
Possibly. I don't know. It's a bit weird because like. The reason why I kind of compared it to what's going on now is because obviously we won the Prem, but then we had a season like last season where it was we just didn't have a good season. We didn't compete, and for a few reasons, obviously. But now suddenly we come back this season, and whether we win the league or not, we're back competing for the league at the end of the day now. So that's why I think, you can't say Leicester are finished at the end of the day. Leicester are maybe just having one of those seasons, injuries and stuff like that. And maybe,
the only reason why I bring that point up,
season.
The only reason why I bring that point up, I'm not saying Lewis in general, innit? Yeah. But I see Chelsea fans, on Twitter right now,
Yeah.
Trying to banter Arsenal fans about their reset season, I just wanted to get this out of the way because I just wanted to clear it up. And you're a Liverpool fan, so I needed to clear up with you. Yeah. So you're saying, that first sort of in 2017, you finished 4th after you finished 8th.
Yeah.
So we did. All I want to say, because all I want to know is why was the Chelsea fans bantering Liverpool fans for that?
Oh, about going from 8th to 4th.
No, because Chelsea won the league
Yeah.
that season.
Yeah, we were on bigger things.
So why'd you ban
Chelsea-
Arsenal for?
Chelsea won the league.
It's Arsenal. Oh, I will ban you guys over anything.
So exactly. So I just no. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I just want to clear
and
up.
also, they went from 8th to 4th. You lot went from 8th to 8th to 4th. So you did have another year to wait.
And we've technically not finished the season yet.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying we're going to finish 4th. I'm just saying if we end up finishing 4th, like, because I just wanted to compare it into like the way Klopp's that first sort of Klopp season. I'm not trying to compare the managers in general. I'm just saying the first season like they first had. Because who did you end up bringing in? You ended up bringing in Conte, didn't you? That first when you finished 10th.
Lewis, he's talking to you, man.
Say that again.
You ended up finishing. You know the season you finished 10th. You ended up bringing in Conte, didn't you?
Yes.
How much did you spend?
Alonso came in, which was about 15-20 million, too much. David Luiz came in for about 35 million.
That was his second coming, isn't it?
Kante came in.
Kante came in 32 mil.
What about Diego Costa? Was he
Batshuayi?
Nah, Costa was Mourinho.
Batshuayi 23 million too, yeah.
Costa was Mourinho.
And why are we talking about Chelsea anyways? I think going back to the whole conversation in the first place.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm a bit confused because they went all the way from Chelsea.
I was just clearing something else something up in my head. I was just trying to clear something up that's been bothering me for like the whole week.
I heard Ryan say that no one said Leicester have finished though. I didn't say Leicester have finished. And also, I think Neil's point was let me reply to Neil's point.
Back competing for top 4 next season.
They could be, but I doubt it happens. My point was, it wasn't that. No, this is what I find ironic. So Neil said that Arsenal have had this 1 year back, and so Arsenal had 20 years of this, and you had 2 years of this.
Had 1 year back. Recent history is what matters because how far.
Yeah, recent history does matter. So as I said, you using your 2 years of 5th place to go what Arsenal are then, right?
It's a standard. It is a genuine standard.
So one second. So you're saying that 2 years of that standard Leicester City set outdoes the 20 years prior to that?
No.
So if you look at it in a majority, out of the last 25 years, there was an anomaly of Leicester City with the 2 years. That's what it was.
Why are you comparing to years? Nobody mentioned that.
No, because it's a bigger size, isn't it? It's a bigger, bigger amount of data we could use to, look at it. I don't care about comparing Arsenal to Leicester anyways. Our competition this year should not be Leicester City. It isn't. So listen, best of luck to yourselves in the Conference League or whatever.
They have won a Premier League title more recently than you.
Fair enough to them. Completely fair enough to them. Fair play to Leicester City. I got nothing against them as a club. So best of luck to them in their Conference League struggles and whatever, and hopefully they can finish in the top half. Big up Brendan Rodgers. Back to Arsenal Football Club, top 4 race into bigger things. Looking at Man United versus.
Swear to God, man.
Easy round.
What it is, Bubs.
Man United versus Spurs. Wait, listen, we left Leicester behind. We talked about Leicester. We gave you a spotlight. Let's move it on. Man United versus Spurs. I watched that game, and I'm sure you guys will watch that as well. There's no way you guys watched that game and said Arsenal can't make top 4.
No, I said you got top 4 on lock after yesterday's game.
And do you know what else I think, was it? You said, Ryan, you said it in the group chat, if we get top 4 is because the rest of the competition's shit, right?
A bit of both. I think the competition is shit because Man United and Spurs are hopeless, let's be real. But I have to still give credit to you guys because at the end of the day, you deserve 4th and you've impressed me this season. I can't lie. Don't get me wrong. Do I still think you're quite a long way away from City and Liverpool and Chelsea even? Yeah, but I have to give you credit still because I think Arteta's doing a very good job and you're playing very good football. You got very good young players who are performing, and you look. There seems to be a different mentality about Arsenal's team now as well, man. Some of the sides you're beating now, the games you're winning, you wouldn't have really beaten over the last few years. So I have to give credit to you still. I think Arteta's overachieving as well, and. Yeah, like you said, Ramsdale's impressed me. People were wrong about. I have to admit, I was wrong about him. I remember I was
even I was
for signing Ramsdale, and I think even most Arsenal fans were unhappy with it at the start. But he's done brilliantly, and you deserve top 4, man. I have to be real. You're playing very well. Yeah.
No, that's exactly that. That's the narrative that I want to set here.
Because if we do a question quick, if we get top 4. Who do you think we're realistically gonna bring in?
What players?
Yeah.
I'd have a Scooby-Doo. And I normally I do, but I don't this time because I go back to last summer. If at the start of last summer, you'd ask me, or this stage last season, you'd ask me who we're going to sign. There's no chance I would have said Ben White, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu. Right? So, with that kept in mind, I'm not going to... I don't know who else they're going to sign. I could say Isak, I could say, I don't know, Calvert-Lewin, I could say anyone. And then come the summer, they just signed some random players that we don't know, or we didn't expect. So, we'll sign some big players. We'll spend a lot of money as always.
A risky one because I rate
it is a risky one. That's just an example. I don't think we're going to sign him. But my point is, we have money to spend on top of the Champions League money if we can get that as well. So it should be an exciting window, money spent wise. But again, I urge fans to judge the window once it happens after the players actually play, because in the summer transfer window, I was hearing 5 out of 10 ratings, 4 out of 10 ratings. These players hadn't played yet, and now they're playing. You go and hang on a minute. Ramsdale and White and Tomiyasu, Odegaard, you're actually good signings, and they've actually improved us as a team. And going back to the narrative that I wanted to set here was this thing that Arsenal will get top 4 because Man United are awful and Spurs are awful. Our form of the last 11 games is up there, not bettered by Liverpool or Man City. And Liverpool have been on fire. The last 11 games of Liverpool, Arsenal have actually outdone Liverpool. So if it is that we are a poor team and then the rest of the team is just worse than us, that wouldn't make any sense.
You know what, Bazir? This is where my whole thing on the Arteta thing comes in, innit? Yeah, because it's all well and good, yeah, like beating. See, you said it there. We should be in top 4. That's our place. We basically confirmed that, bro. We lived there for fucking 20 years, bro. Yeah, but we weren't paying rent, bro. We were paying mortgage, bro. Yeah. So, but it's like, this is where this Liverpool game is so important for Arteta, because I feel like if we lose this year in a way where, now I'm not saying if we lose like how we lost to City where it was unlucky, I don't know, when it depends how we play in it. But if we lose this in a way where it's like, I'm not going to say we're going to lose bad, because I think we can get a draw by the way we're playing. I don't actually think we can win, but I think we can get a draw.
Why not?
Bro, I just genuinely think we can get... Bro, if we're playing Cedric, we ain't buff Cedric.
No, I get that. Diaz versus Cedric could be a myth, but Tomiyasu's back in training, isn't it? So
he's back in training, but you heard what they said, innit? But he's trying to get a run of training sessions before, because they don't want to keep
I think you bring in
aggravating his injury.
Quick, when we played you in the cup, and
he struggled.
Kind of got torn a new one, didn't he?
That's what I'm saying. So if that
but that was because
again,
Cedric was injured and Chambers was injured, so he couldn't play anymore.
All I'm saying is, if that was the sort of thing again was to happen again, yeah, then I know where I stand with this manager sort of thing, because then I know how far he is behind the top.
Where do you stand as manager?
Bro, what do you mean where I stand? I stand before the season started, bro.
No, so where is it? I don't know. Where is just? Do you hate him? Do you not? I don't know. What is it?
No, I don't hate him. Hate's a strong word, bro.
No, it's just what is it? Just clarify. Like, where are you?
I don't rate him, innit? I don't rate him like that, innit? I just don't want him to. I don't rate him.
So you don't think he's the guy?
I don't think he's the guy.
So you need him to beat Liverpool to say he's the guy.
I'll be the first one to be like, yo, all right, cool. I was wrong, innit? I'll put my hands up on that.
If we get top 4 this year, do you think he's the guy?
No.
What does he need to do to become the guy?
Bro, to become the guy, we need to be Arsenal. Not Arsenal's top 4. We need to be Arsenal, bruv. Arsenal FC, lifting championships and shit, bruv. I want to see us lift. I don't want to just see us lift an FA Cup, bro. As big as an FA. I think an FA Cup is big as well. I'm not disrespecting the FA Cup, by the way. I think personally the FA Cup is big because obviously I grew up when I used to have them FA Cup weekends, bro. You know how amazing them FA Cup weekends used to be, bro. They used to be the best weekends, bro, sometimes, bro. Like, it was amazing. Even if your team lost, you'd be like, you know what? The whole weekend was lit.
Cams, I get what you mean, but like about the top 4 thing, and instead of top 4, he needs to be challenging for titles. But
no, but this is where I stand, because I don't want to just be challenging for top 4, bro. Because we went.
Yeah, but no, bro, you got to separate the past from the future, from the present, man.
10 years up with this under Wenger.
I know, I hear that for a sec, but you got to separate the past from the present. The reason behind that is
I'm not trying to compare the two right now.
No, I get that, but the reason why I'm not really caring,
I don't want the past to become the present. If that.
No, I hear that, but the reason why I don't really give a shit about that anymore is because we, as of right now, have different people at the club. So if it was the same personnel from the previous regimes and stuff, cool. You can kind of be scared of that stuff. But in a bit, bro. So, but as it stands, It's a different regime, different manager, different technical director, different, CEO, blah, blah, blah. So you have to give these guys the benefit of the doubt of when they actually give a chance to fight for the title, see how they do it. But as Ryan pointed out, and as I think, it is a step-by-step process.
Yeah,
so you got to get Champions League first, then you got to challenge for a big trophy, and then you got to win it. Like Liverpool, for example, they didn't just win the title. Exactly. They got 97 points.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not expecting. No, bruv. Don't think I'm expecting him to be like this Pep Guardiola guy who's gonna come in and win championships straight away. I'm not expecting that, innit? Like I know bare Arsenal fans and we're like, yo, he worked under Pep. Yo, that must mean, if he worked under Pep and Pep's got this great praise about him, must mean he's gonna be the next greatest thing. Like he might be. He might become the next greatest thing. We don't know yet, innit? But it's the way I'm seeing it right now. Yeah. I just see there's so many similarities to how it was under Wenger. Now, I'm not saying with the technical directive way in that way, but the way our team is playing, we were playing beautiful football under Wenger. I think people forget about that.
Yeah,
we were actually still playing beautiful football under Wenger. We just, our defensive was, the only difference is right now between Arteta now and say Wenger in his last 5 sort of years, yeah, is our defense has got a lot stronger.
Yeah, but wasn't that the thing holding Wenger back?
But we were scoring more goals, bro. We were scoring more goals. But Nicholas Bentner was scoring more goals than our Arsenal team right now, bro.
I think that's 2 things of that. I think the standard of defending was worse back then, for one. And then 2, yeah, we used to play more expansive football, but it used to hurt us in big games. That's why we won nothing.
But you know what it is with...
It's like, but that only came around 2015.
No, even prior to that, we haven't won anything big since 2003 or 4. Why is that?
Oh, I thought you said big games. No,
I'm talking about just a big trophy. To win a big trophy with Pep and Klopp and the standard these guys are set. You got to play compact. You got to be rigid. You got to fucking do all of it. You got to press, defend, all at the same time. So Mikel Arteta is trying to instill that now, and we're seeing it part by part. And the majority of the teams this year we've played, we've actually done it, right? But now it's the next step is against Liverpool, like we did against Man City, go toe for toe. And see if you can match them. And against Man City, to be fair, we should have won that game.
Yeah, you should have.
So if we can do that, if we can do that again now, repeat that process against Liverpool, and just show signs of that at least, even if you don't win the game, then that's all we need to see for now. And then next year, once you get more players in that Mikel Arteta wants, and his other players become even more adapted to what he wants, then Arsenal should be beating Liverpool or Man City.
You know, I've got
on a regular basis.
Both of you Arsenal fans for Wednesday's game before, but before I say that, it's like because obviously what you were saying before, the step-by-step process, it's like
this is why I love Babs. Babs, do you know what it is? Sorry, right? I've got to say one thing in it. There's 2 Arsenal fans here that keep me sane in it, and I keep my mind sane in it. And one of them is a gal, and the other one is always Babs fam, because do you know what it is? As much as I want my agenda to run in it, as much as I do want it to run, they say so much. What's the word? Real smart, logical shit that you're like, fuck's sake, bruv, I have to agree with him now. But sorry, right? Sorry, man. Yeah, but Babs, all love, man. It's all love.
I appreciate that, bro.
Cool. But obviously, what I was saying, like, obviously, when Klopp joined, we finished 8th, which is obviously what Arteta's done as well. But obviously, you can't expect to go from 8th to like 1st in like the space of 1 or 2 seasons. You have to get top 4 first. And
we saw Chelsea
was going to do that this season. The difference with Arteta and Klopp, because obviously Klopp had to do that, he came 4th, and then obviously he went on to do the things after that. But the difference is obviously with Klopp is that we all knew he could do it once he got 4th because he did it at Dortmund. So obviously the thing is we don't know with Arteta yet whether he can make that step to competing for the titles. But he does. I mean, I don't know. He could be good enough. He might not be good enough. We don't know. But no one can deny that what he's doing so far, he's doing very well at the end of the day. And, could he compete for league titles in the future? Probably, he maybe could. We just don't know.
Do you know what it is, though? I've always said it about Arteta, Ryan. Do you know what I've always said, Ryan? Yeah, I've always said, you know what? I actually do believe Arteta could actually become a really great manager.
Yeah.
I just don't believe, and it hurts me to say this. Yeah, and it hurts me to say it. I just don't believe it will be at Arsenal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Good coach.
Like, I think no. But I think he will hopefully get us to the next step. So, do you get what I'm saying? So hopefully, when he does leave, we're at a nice place where whoever does come in from there, hopefully the fucking board don't make some dickhead mistake. but the board actually make a great manager move, like, yo, do you know what? Let's go for this guy, whoever it is, yeah, and then he can take us whatever. But I generally think Arteta at Arsenal. Now, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not speaking on no one else but myself.
Yeah.
I just believe at Arsenal, I've always said it, like, you can't compare Arteta to any other team he's had, because this is his first ever team. So in the future, if he does go to another team in the future, they're all going to compare it to, how is he here compared to how he was here at Arsenal? How did he progress Arsenal to how is he progressing our team? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
No,
like I said, I think he will be a brilliant manager one day. I genuinely do. But it's just my personal opinion. And I've always said it, look, I hope I'm wrong on this one, because I'd rather Arsenal fucking win it. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look,
yeah.
I don't mind if my agenda gets hurt, innit? I'm a grown-ass man, innit?
Yeah.
What did they used to say? I'm a grown-ass man with a beard, innit? It's cool, blood. You know, like that, bro. I don't mind, innit? Yeah. I'd rather see Arsenal succeed. And Arteta proved me wrong. I'd rather see all this prove. I'd rather be proven wrong. Do you get what I'm saying, man? I'm not one of them Arsenal fans to hide away and be like, oh, because I'm being proven wrong, to find some other flaw or to find another excuse. Bro, if I get proven wrong, I'm like, all right, cool, fucking hell, I got proven wrong big time, all right? It is what it is, innit? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I was wrong, innit?
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, innit? So, but I'm just saying, on my personal opinion, I don't believe at Arsenal he will become what he can become.
Fair enough.
I don't know yet, to be honest.
Do you know what it is? Just to round it up though, because I know we got a dip, but I think the Klopp comparison, I actually think it's very lazy. Klopp and Arteta are different things. There's no need to compare. Klopp's done stuff, Arteta hasn't done stuff. It's a boring comparison to make. It's just very easy to make. I know. It's not your fault. Everyone does it. I think what Arteta's done at Arsenal is he had to change the entire club's culture, entirely. So you look at, it's not just that Arsenal are playing well, the academy's playing well, and they're copying the tactics that we have in the first team. So it's not just that Arteta has been brought into Arsenal just to buy players, make success. If that was our idea, we would have sacked him a long time ago, if it was about instant success, because last year we shouldn't have finished 8th. But under his process, it made more sense because...
Well, after that, do you know what it is? After that whole interview, was it last year or the 2 years, I understood that it wasn't going to be instant success under...
No, it wasn't. And the fact that last year
obviously they came out and
we were 16th and you didn't sack him is evidence. If you can't be 16th in December for us to club. So they kept him then. They kept him at the start of the season. We were bottom of the table at the start of the season. Everyone's laughing at Arsenal. How funny is that? So listen, he's as safe as it gets because the board have just trusted him so much, and they've basically said we want to become the next Ajax type of club. Because Ajax, if you look at Ajax, they're just so they reproduce all the time. If you look at it, they just do it all the time.
Your hand up there, bro.
Constantly Ajax just like wave for wave of teams. So that's what Arsenal want to become. We want to become the Ajax of England in the sense of we have this self-structured, hell end players coming through, and that's why you look at the
half your fan base is smoking dank like Ajax, so you're halfway there anyway, bro.
Yeah, but Babs, do you want to become like Ajax and just become a team?
So Ajax are the dominant club in the Netherlands. That's what I'm saying, by the way. So one of the dominant clubs in England again, winning big trophies and competing in the Champions League. So yes, I want to become that.
No, but
and we would be Ajax with money though, because Ajax don't have money in the Premier League. Ajax play in the Eredivisie; they don't get that money. So we would have Ajax plus money. That's what we want to become. That's the long-term catch. That's why, hopefully, fingers crossed, on Arsenal's fans' sake, in 2-3 years' time, if we are competing for the top again, we look back at the 16th last season and go, "All right, it made more sense. There was a reason behind that." And not just
if that happens, any Arsenal fan, you have permission to laugh at me because
it doesn't matter about laughing at ever, bro. We all want the best for the club.
If you're laughing at me, whilst you're laughing at me, I'm gonna take all that laughter and throw it all back to the other fans, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at Chelsea closely, innit?
Yeah, trust.
Just a couple of things before, because with the Klopp and Arteta, I think it is literally a case of just the exact same process in terms of where they finish and the kind of trajectory that they both have to go on to achieve success at the clubs they're at the end of the way the clubs are run. It is more like a long-term kind of thing where
there's one key difference as well.
There's a lot of parallels, to be honest, in terms of 8th to 4th. And
Yeah.
you know, whether we see it or not with Arteta, the next stage would be to go on and compete for league titles. Whether he does that or not, I don't know yet. But like,
So
it is a very similar
Ryan, quickly,
process.
quickly. You know that first season you was back in the Champions League. Where did you end up finishing?
Final Champions League final.
Fourth again, but we got Champions League final.
Oh, so because I know that season you ended up going to the Champions League final, but
we
I just
finished
couldn't
fourth,
remember where
yeah,
you
we
finished
finished
that
fourth
season as
again.
well, man.
Finished fourth that year, shit.
So you finished
Yeah,
you
I
finished
finished
fourth
fourth.
that year as well. Did you even? So you wasn't
That was
even
Marnie's
competing
first
for the.
year.
No, that was Mane's second year.
Oh, Marnie's
So
second
you
year.
wasn't
Salah's
even-
first year.
Salah's first year, yeah.
Morata's
Oh, damn.
first year, sadly.
Yeah, it was
So,
Salah's
yeah.
44 goal season thing.
Not sad. man. It's
Ah,
great.
what a
Morata.
shit year. Big up Dinnerson who says no offense, but Rudiger's been better than Van Dijk this season. Personally, agree with that. Fatter also says Cam Arteta in. We already know the answer to that.
Can I ask
Arteta
a quick
out.
question to the two Arsenal fans before we about
Lewis,
the game on
Lewis,
Wednesday?
tell him
I
who
swear
it is.
you're Arteta out, bro.
Yeah, bruv, that's what I'm saying. Hey, listen,
so-
I'm not gonna shy away, but I'm not one of these fans. Just because he's doing well with it, I'm not gonna be like, well, you know, I'm just gonna see how it goes now, innit? Like, you know, I'm not Arteta in, I'm not Arteta out. Like, bro, what's all
Yeah,
that,
don't
bro?
worry, man.
Nah,
No
fam.
sandals FC,
I
we already
listen.
know,
If
bro.
I said it, I'll run with it. That's it. I'll run with it until I'm proven wrong. Yeah, then I'll run with it, innit? When I'm proven wrong, I'm like, cool. I was proven wrong. I'm still running with it. I'm not gonna shy away from it.
You can ask a quick question to
Go on,
both
Ryan.
the Arsenal fans here, though. It's like, obviously, for the game on Wednesday, it's like, obviously, I saw you man play against City a couple of months ago at the Emirates, and I thought you guys were brilliant that game, and you should have won. You're very unlucky.
Yeah,
But,
Jan
obviously, you're playing
Jan
us
was
on
shaking that
Wednesday,
game.
and the fact you went toe-to-toe
Jan.
with City,
Less of
Yeah.
that, love.
She was shaking that game, bro.
Now go on,
but, you
Ryan.
know, like, obviously, City and Liverpool, they're the two best sides in the league. I think everyone would agree with that at the moment.
Yeah, after
And
Arsenal.
Yeah.
obviously, we both play attacking football, but it's two different kind of styles we play in at City and Liverpool. Which one do you think Arsenal's style of play is more suited to playing against? Like, do you think you'll have a harder game against City or Liverpool?
Liverpool. Liverpool have got more transitional threat. So like, even though you're built to sustain pressure on that, but your players on the counter attack are still brazy. You look at what's his name, Diaz. He's a
Yeah.
perfect player on the counter. So against City, it's like it's just the same plan, but who can do it better? Because we've just
Yeah.
kind of copied them. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Who can do it better? With Liverpool, it's a bit of a variation.
Yeah,
Because obviously,
you
like
can
Klopp's
do it.
kind of
I
taken
can
stuff
do
from
it
Pep as well.
better.
Like signing Thiago was a pretty Pep-esque
Yeah.
signing. But looking at your threats on the counter, Salah and Mane and Diaz and whoever, yeah, that's the danger in it because they're just quality. And the thing with us is, even today, we were calm, but we had some opportunities we gave away. And if you
Yeah.
give it to those type of players, it's game, set, match. I mean, go back to the game Emirates a few weeks ago, a month ago, in the Carabao
In the
Cup
cup,
final.
yeah.
You beat us 2-0, and it was kind of comfortable, but we had no midfield. Partey just come
Yeah,
back,
your
Xhaka was
midfield,
red
you
carded.
did you
Sambi
play
Lokonga.
Lokonga and
Smith Rowe and Odegaard.
midweek? It is Odegaard
Yeah,
deep, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't working out, but it was a game one of fine margins. Like your first goal was I think Ramsdale didn't
The
see it, and
Jota when he went past Tomiyasu, and the
Yeah,
second
it
was the
wasn't-
ball over the top.
it wasn't really a big chance, was it? It was just more of a shot that went through, and then the second
yeah,
one
yeah,
was
it
a
weren't
great.
a good chance. Of
It was
anything.
brink off
Jota
offside
kinda
as well,
made
if I was right in saying.
himself, Yeah. But
So-
obviously, I think the difference is you'll have a midfield.
And we could have scored as well in that game. Lacazette was in 1-1, and he chipped
Yeah,
the
he
keeper.
had a
and-
good chance second half. I remember. Yeah, he did. But obviously, the difference is obviously you got your midfield back for Wednesday's game, but also we'll have Thiago in as well, and we didn't have Salah in for that game as well.
Yeah, true.
Salah and Mane for that game at the Emirates as well. So it's going to be a good game, man. I'm telling you, people think Liverpool are going to go and smoke Arsenal. I think we'll win, but it wouldn't surprise me if it finished a draw or you took points off us, because it is going to be a very tough game. If it was at Anfield, I'd be feeling a lot more confident, just because our home form is brilliant. And our away form is very good as well. But at the Emirates, you man have been in very good form this season at the Emirates. So it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, I would say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm gonna be watching Chelsea go through to quarterfinals of the Champions League.
No.
And you man
Lewis
playing
is going to be
Tuesday,
so
watching
you looking
Chelsea.
forward to the next game at Stamford Bridge?
Lewis is
Yo,
going to be
Lewis,
watching
what day are
Chelsea.
you, man,
Hopefully his
playing?
club don't
Oh,
go
I
down.
can't wait, bro. We're gonna have new Saudi owners. We're gonna be even richer than we were before.
But can you buy a ticket for that game? Let me just ask.
That candy guy.
Can you buy?
Can you buy a ticket for that game? Do you have the facilities for that?
If you put me in, yeah, I'll give fans ownership.
Oh, you got a season ticket? Ah, fair enough.
Motherfucker.
You're losing.
What about going to the club shop, man? What if you wanted to do Chelsea shirt?
What did you get for lunchtime? What did you eat at half time?
3 Chelsea shirts.
Yeah, what did you get at half time, bro?
What did you get at half time to eat? Oh, I forgot. What did you have to drink? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Respectfully, the food and drink there stinks. So
is it?
You're losing. So you're going out on Wednesday.
Hey, yo. Did you buy a hat? Oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
How's the team getting to France, by the way? Was it coach by foot, by taxi? How's it getting there, bro?
By ferry, bro. By ferry, bro.
We pre-booked it before.
You pre-booked it?
This happened, dickheads. So yeah, we're still going to be living nice.
They're going on the underground thing. You know?
By the way, right? I don't know who your owners are going to be, but I will say, if it is the consortium that I've heard, if it is that, bro. R.I.P. Chelsea Football Club. That consortium is messed up. The people behind that are messed up.
If it's the Saudis, then whatever happened Thursday just was for no reason. Yeah,
exactly.
Literally was for no reason. Like no, hype. Me saying rip Chelsea and all that.
But to be fair, I said the most reliable Chelsea source said it's that Weiss. What's the name?
That's what I said. That's what I tweeted out. I think it was like Friday. Yeah, I think I tweeted out.
That's what Matt Law said, right? Who's the most reliable Chelsea source?
We're not talking about no piss or whatever you're talking about. We're good.
No, but who's the most reliable Chelsea source? It's Matt Law, right?
It's Matt Law or Nizarkin Seller. They're both.
They're going head to head basically.
They're both saying different sources. So like,
it's like in the summer, right? Well, we had AFC Bell versus Fabrizio Romano, Odegaard versus Maddison, and Fabrizio came out on top. So whoever your Fabrizio Romano is. Just yeah, I mean, if it is that consortium, RIP, because them lot.
Yeah, Lewis ain't talking. That means
it's a consortium. Do you know how bad a consortium is? By the way,
ain't talking because he's like,
any like, if you thought Chelsea took long before to make decisions, right? When it comes to a consortium, it will take even longer. We used to have a consortium prior to the Cronkies actually owning Arsenal outright. We used to have Usmanov, and we used to have all these.
Yeah,
if we have a consortium, we'll kindly be leaving Shameless FC for the foreseeable future.
Yo, if you get a consortium, bro, you're gonna have to just rely upon Cobham. That's it.
You can give it. You can hand
they're gonna have to become Trust the Process FC.
You can hand the reins to me, bro.
You could be getting more trolls in the team, bro. Like more trolls, man.
Hey, listen.
I swear that Saudi
let me buy a season ticket of someone. Hand the reins to me, bro.
You going to charge
for Arsenal, obviously.
You lot can laugh about it. It's only because you want it to be true. If we get,
of course I do.
Of course I do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, bro.
Who's gonna sit here and say that I want Chelsea to do what? I want Chelsea to flop.
What, Lewis? You want me to be nice and be like, no, actually, no. I really want Chelsea. No, of course I fucking.
Blow, flip it around. Imagine it was Arsenal.
5th and 6th, blood.
Come on, man. I want to see you guys. I want to see the best for you guys.
I told you sit there and chat shit, bruv. You're the most shameless guy I know, yeah. As soon as something bad goes to Arsenal, yeah, you're one of the first. You're literally one of the first. Not even.
Well, you can't renew AC's contract. AC's gone.
I'd want to see you guys.
It could be Spurs. It could be United. It could be fucking any fan base. And you're always one of the first. So jump up like, look at Arsenal, right.
I want to be competitive. I want us to have a competitive.
Yeah, but you want to see us, you want to see us do well, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm happy to see.
If you want to be competitive, say no to the Saudi owners. Go on, let's test your competitiveness.
Yeah, go on. Say no to the Saudi owners. Say it right now, live on stream.
Wait.
No, because we want to be competitive too. You're forgetting that.
Yeah, you're already competitive as it is. You don't need to be anymore.
Right, so we need to maintain that, not drop.
Yeah, you're maintaining it as it is. You don't listen. My point is, but honestly speaking, though, I don't think you'll get Saudi owners. I'm trying to break Chelsea fans up. I don't think it happens. I've also seen that there's some American owners, like the LA Dodgers and shit.
And I saw the American owner.
Yo, do you know how bad that would be? If you get American,
I started busting up, bro.
No, if you get those American owners there, the LA Dodgers ones, I think they're like.
It depends.
Nah,
basically, what I'm saying here, right? If Boris Johnson is watching, I need you to come in clutch on it. But the Saudis, I, as a big Chelsea fan, want to say that I am a fan of Weiss.
Yes, a big Chelsea fan. The Arsenal shirt, right?
Yeah, you can cut the Arsenal badge out. Just if you look at closely, it's Chelsea actually. That's what most of the team you got used to.
Someone's already edited it.
All the Chelsea fans nowadays used to Arsenal back in the day, so it's the same thing.
Edited it, bro.
Yeah, that's the
Boris. Wait. You got to have your message. Boris, if you're watching this, my guy, go fuck yourself.
I didn't go through, man. They didn't hear it.
I had to just drop that as well.
I cut you off.
Oh, let me repeat it. Fuck you, boys. Man, your mic ain't louder than mine, bro. This ain't Neil.
Nah. But
Neil gave me a hack. He said my mic's the strongest. Yeah, I'm gonna speak so loud from now on.
No, when I saw the American link,
Where's my
bro,
mic
I
stand,
started laughing. I looked at Liverpool, I looked at United, and then I looked at Arsenal.
Bro, this is worse. It's not just American
And then
owners.
I said, yo,
This is a consortium.
we might as well start our own fucking league by this point.
Bro, there's American owners one
Yo,
thing,
we
there's a
should make
consortium
our
another.
own- we should
Consortium
make
is
our
the
own,
shareholders and
like,
stuff.
guilty,
That's the worst.
American Owners FC.
Bro, that's
Fucking hell.
bruv. I hope. Listen, Spurs looking like
What was that show Matisse used to have? Was it oil
Oil
show or
Boys.
something? Yeah, he's got to forget that, bro. So can't make it American. Something. You got to forget about that, man.
Yeah,
That's
done.
done.
Final Oil Boys show for the culture, but who knows? We could get
CNN's
Saudi
coming
owners
for it,
and
bro.
we'll back up. Could be a Saudi consortium, which means it's just going to be a bunch of Saudis who are all rich. And
Nah,
then
it
it's
won't
even
be
better.
Saudi. Bro. This guy is praying it's gonna be a Saudi guy.
Come on, man. They let Newcastle in, and they're committing atrocities too. So fuck it. We're all going to.
No,
be
but do you know the
shaking
difference with that was, right?
hands here.
That took so long, but there was no pressure to sell for Newcastle. That was like, there was no deadline. For Chelsea, they have a deadline that if they don't meet, you will go into administration.
Yo, man, they might have to dip now, though, innit? I need to dip in it.
No worries, bro.
You
Yeah,
got
I'll
till
go
my
get
birthday.
me.
You got till
Take care,
30.
my
Hey,
friend.
listen. You're not so funny, yeah.
Like,
31st of May is my birthday, innit? So you got till my birthday.
That time last year, you celebrated Champions League. This time, this year, will be like -9 points.
yeah, I'm 4
It
years
could be
ago,
20,
we
bro.
started
It could be
in the
21.
Europa League
Tough time never last. Tough people do.
final. Aye, and we're tough, bruv. The gargantuan Chelsea army. But yeah, guys, we are going to wrap up. We've been on here for over 2 hours. Big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We will leave you with brighter times.
And
Until
Lewis
then,
is a secret
take-
Arsenal fan.
What do you mean?
He will
a
become an
dickhead,
Arsenal fan
bro?
anyway, isn't
No,
it?
he was
what
an
it is.
Arsenal fan in 2005, but then when they won it in Chelsea won their second league in 2006, he switched.
You must be out of your mind. My body would self-combust. if
I know
I
there's a
got near
picture
an
out there of him
Arsenal
wearing an Arsenal shirt in
fan.
2005
Find it,
somewhere.
and find it, and don't show me no dead photo of Gideon Zalalam or anything else like that, because that don't count.
Nah, fam,
Big
I
up
will.
everyone.
I'll always be a picture of you, bro.
Yeah, dickhead, bro. Smash the like and subscribe button. Big up everyone that's
Love, man,
locked in, and we